Hello. Are we live? I think we are. The man of the hour arrives. Yup, I am here. It is I. Hello, Jolly Duck. Hello, Z Sultan. Hello, Thomas Mann. Is the music okay? Is it loud? Is it quiet? Are you Dutch? Yes, but we'll get to real questioning in a moment. Yeah, let me know about the music. I just figured I'd put some music in the background, but it seems very loud to me. I don't know how it is at Antarctica. Actually, I'm from North Korea. It's a special privilege for me to be here, really. Hi, everyone. Hello, Nikola Dedic. Music is sexy, like you. Aw, thanks, mate. Just bottom up a little bit. Perfect. Okay. All right. Hello, Kali. Right. So I think we're just gonna get started then, I guess. Your eyes gave it away. What? That I'm Dutch? Okay. Oh, that I'm North Korean. Yeah. That's very racist, by the way. But sorry. Yari amazing. Hello, Craig, and hello, Subtitle. That's a good name. Right. So yeah, I think live chat and the video is a bit out of sync. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a stream. It can't be in sync exactly. It's never gonna happen. Obviously, you're North Korea. Why? I mean, I'd be from North Korea. I'm not North Korea itself. Person can't be a country. Anyway. Yeah. Let's start the questions, I guess. I'm ready. I don't know how long I'll be doing this for, but probably a while until we run out of questions, I guess. Are you planning to do some Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Plays? Not really, no. I've been asked before, because it does seem like a game that would be up my alley. Sorry, I just noticed another question. I'm not really planning on it, but it could happen. It is something people have been trying to convince me to play for a while, but I don't know. We'll see. But for now, no. I'm not planning it anyway. Streams are also delayed on purpose. Well, I mean, I'd like it to be as live as possible. I put it to because there's two options. You can either set it to like fewer what do you call it? Interaction, which is what it's on right now. We could also set it to less buffering for the viewer, but I've set it to interaction to be faster. Who would win in a fight, Julius Caesar or a bunch of angry senators in togas? I'm gonna put my money on a bunch of angry senators in togas. Oh shit, you have a face to that soothing voice. Indeed I do. Do you like watermelon? Yes, I do like watermelon. Augustus would win in that fight. Well, he wasn't there. No, he wasn't. I've seen Rome, the series, obviously, plus I know of Caesar and all that, obviously, but I can't remember Augustus. There was someone who portrayed Caesar, but it wasn't Augustus. Someone else. Given how much time has passed from T. What does that refer to? Would you ever play Defend the Highlands? I've never heard of Defend the Highlands, so maybe, but probably not. How many times do you masturbate in a week? Plenty. A2 Brute. Oh, Brute. Yeah, Brutus, of course. That was the one. Although, wasn't the sentence A2 Brute, wasn't that, like, made up or, what do you call that, like, theaterized by Shakespeare or something? Wasn't that something he, like, wasn't it so that he didn't actually say that in real life? Can you do reviews of Shogun 2 mods like the Radius mods? I am planning something along those lines at some point, yes. Are you going to buy the new Total Wars? I'm going to get the new Total Wars for free from CA. But if not, I would buy them, yeah. But I shouldn't have to anymore. No, as in he would come out on top being the new ruler. Oh, right. But that wasn't the question. That was who would win the fight. Yeah, Chicago made me addicted to Shogun 2 again. Good. It's a fun Let's Play. That's for sure. Do you also advertise the game Ancient Cities like Lionheart and the rest does that? Do you also support to that? I don't want to talk bad about fellow YouTubers, but I'm getting a little tired of the making these videos to support these early access titles to get easy views types of videos. I think that, like, the Ancient Cities one is okay, but I don't know, there's a lot of videos lately that people make, and I'm like, you could have done something a little more high effort. And not that my Let's Plays are high effort, but I'm just saying, like, they just literally take footage from some other shit and talk over it for a couple minutes, and nope, there you go, several thousand views. I'm not planning on making videos on that, on the advertising of that game. Maybe I'll make videos on it when it actually releases, though. But that's something else. See the real you for the first time, awesome. I've shown my face many a time, but if you're new, then hey, this is me. Augustus was the adopted son of Julius. He was the first Roman emperor and gained power after his father was assassinated, hence why he won out in the end. Yeah, I know that. I watched the show Rome. Very good show, by the way. You should watch it if you haven't seen it. Probably, says Greg. I don't know what that refers to. Not, he said it in Greek, not in Latin. Okay. Will you ever play Rome 2? I've done a whole bunch of Let's Plays on Rome 2 already. I don't know if I'd play it again. Probably. I don't know if I would record it, probably, but not really planning on anything right now, but I've done plenty of Let's Plays already. I've had some requests from Rex to do co-op Rome 2 as well, so maybe. Can you play my Legendary Domination for me? I'm getting wrecked by 2 clans that own 40 provinces. You probably fucked up if 2 clans already own 40 provinces. Don't be afraid to restart. I didn't get my first Legendary campaign done in the first try either. I tried Shimazu once or twice, and then I tried the Ikuiki a couple times. I think I did my first campaign with the Ikuiki because I really liked that clan. But it took me like maybe 5 tries or something before I actually made it all the way through. It's very difficult when you first start Legendary. When is More Age of Empires going to be released? I love watching Simba and those geeks. Guys, XD. Oh my god, XD, you fucking shit, little Simba, get the fuck out of here. I wanted to play Age of Empires 3 last night, but no one was around to play, unfortunately. When you get back, Simba, I'm sure we'll play. Damn, a face reveal. I'm not sure if I was late to the party. Ashikaga for the win. You are late to the party when it comes to face reveal. Literally, my first video on my channel had my face in it. Disgusting little fat face, but that doesn't matter. Blah blah. Rocket League. Shut up, Wang. Later, if you want. Play a modded campaign as the Portuguese. That is the plan for the next campaign after I finish the Waisugi. Roasted exposed video incoming. Much love from Germany. Alright, thanks buddy We4. What about the Rocket League super dynamic militarized campaign? No. I've got like 3 games for free off Donkey. Yeah. Simba is one of my patrons. What the hell was that? Did you guys see that? That was crazy. If you want free games, become my patron for $5 or more, and I will do patron. Well, I am doing patron giveaways every month. Quick plug. Will you ever play Hyrule Total War? No, because I don't really care for a Zelda. I've never played Zelda. Assuming that is Zelda. Hyrule is Zelda, right? I am planning, or I'm thinking about doing more Medieval 2 stuff, though. I'm really liking Divide and Conquer right now. Oh shit, it's gonna fucking start catching up. I need to actually scroll up a little bit. I'm really liking Divide and Conquer right now, so I'm definitely going to keep doing that for a while, but I'm also thinking of perhaps doing other mods for Medieval 2 as well. I don't think I'm ever going to do it unmodded, because it's been done to death, and I've never played them, but I don't know, the mods just seem more fun. How old are ya? I'm 25. Have you ever considered Mountain Blade? If you'll check my channel, you'll see I have 4 or 5 Let's Plays of Mountain Blade. So, yes, I have. Yo, I found your channel like 5 minutes ago. Can you list your favorite Total War games after Shogun 2, obviously? Ah, see, this guy knows what's up. He's like, Total War, or favorite Total War games after Shogun 2, because obviously you like that the best. Most people ask me, what's your favorite Total War game? Like, what do you think? After Shogun 2, I don't know. They're all like, for me, it's like, Shogun 2 is like up here. Oh, sorry, here, I guess. And then the rest is like, whatever. Probably, I would have to probably go with Warhammer, even though I don't even really like Warhammer that much anymore. Maybe like Attila, Age of Charlemagne, but I really didn't play Age of Charlemagne. I guess I would say Rome 2 with the Divide and Conquer mod. Like, mod-wise, things get a little better. Do you have the This is Total War achievement in Rome Total War 2? No, I never really bothered with that. That was the one where you play as anyone and just declare war on everyone you meet the first turn you meet them or something. I think Legend did that. I'm not really... I like my challenge runs, but I like my challenge runs to be fun, not stressful. So whenever I do a challenge run, I tend to do it on a lower difficulty, like the cavalry challenges and stuff. They were done on normal difficulty. I probably could do them on hard, maybe very hard, maybe even legendary, but it just... like, it would be less fun to me. I want the challenge runs to be fun, even though they're supposed to be challenging. They're also challenging, but they're also fun. What's your favorite chocolate? Any kind. Best croquette stuffing? I don't know. The normal stuffing? I don't really... I'm assuming you mean there's like satay as well, and there's some other ones, but I just usually order the regular ones. Ain't back for another 2 weeks. Yeah, no, Simba. How'd you... what the fuck? Holy shit, I scrolled down a little bit and apparently updated. Where the fuck are we? How do you ensure good income in early campaigns? Play well? I mean, this is one of those questions, is like, watch any of my campaigns and you'll see what I do, and then do what I do, and then you'll be fine. But I just say build markets, get Metskis in your richest towns. People nowadays, I've been getting a few people saying markets are actually not as good as I think, and in fact, Sakedens are way better. And there is definitely some truth to that. But I still think that building a couple of towns up at least, because I never build markets beyond level 1, except in the towns where I plan or have a Metske. So the places where you're going to put a Metske in for extra income, like they up the tax rate, you want to have as much as possible money building wise. Yeah. Will you do faction reviews on factions from other Total War games? I did one on the Wood Elves a while back, but the views, I think the views are okay now, but they were really crap compared to the Shogun 2 one, so that kind of put me off from doing it. I think if the next Total War game is China, then hopefully my channel will kind of transition into, if it's a good game anyway, like my viewers will like that as well, because when I do Warhammer or any other Total War game really now, the views are so much worse than Shogun 2, but hopefully when, because my channel's known for Shogun 2, not Total War necessarily, mostly Shogun 2. So hopefully if Total War China is the next Total War game, then I will somewhat transition into that if it's a good game, and then hopefully the views on that will be good too. Because I could imagine that many people that are interested in Shogun 2 would also be interested in China, but I don't know. I'm still hoping that it's going to be the next game either way though. Hello, what do you think about Rome 2? I prefer Rome 2 with the Divide and Conquer mod. Given how much time has... but it's okay. And with Divide and Conquer it's great. Given how much time has passed since your Shimazu tutorial Legendary campaign, has anything changed in how you play or decision making during Legendary gameplay all over these recorded games? Yes. I used to use Yari Samurai, I noticed, in my Shimazu campaign, and nowadays I wouldn't really anymore. They have their uses, and they're kind of a fun unit sometimes. Well, not a fun unit, just it'd be fun to use that unit since I don't tend to use them much, but there's definitely some changes. If you watch my Wisugi campaign now, it's probably quite different. Give me a shout when you're done, I will do, Wang. How many hours do you have on Shogun? I think it's about 1100. I can check for you. Shogun 2. Oh, fucking hell. Total War, Shogun 2. I have 1172 hours right now. But almost all of that is single player. GG, late to the party, video party. MrSmartDonkey is my Shogun 2 sensei. Face reveal party. Okay. Do you have any tips for beginners in Total War Shogun 2? Don't do offensive sieges. Any tips for Legendary Atomo? Watch my Let's Play and then do what I do. Sorry, these questions are always difficult to answer because I don't know. For me, it's always the answer is usually the same. Just watch any of my campaigns and just kind of see what I do. Especially the Shimazu one, even though it's somewhat outdated, most of the things I do in there are still relevant. So just follow that. I explain almost everything I do in detail because I was doing it myself and I was actually I had to think about everything, which I still do now, but not to that degree anymore. The Otomo campaign, you can get 5 provinces in the first, what was it, 2 turns or something? I do it in my campaign as well, so do that, but then be prepared to deal with rebellions. Holy shit, Simba wins a lot of these giveaways. Yeah. Where did your name from? I have a video about it. I can't remember if it's actually the exact reason, because I have like 2. I'm gonna look for this video and put it in the chat when I find it. Give me a moment. Oh my god, what the hell's going on? Right. Alright, don't mind the fatness of me in this video. Holy shit, I'm fat now. I don't even know if I want to link that. Okay, I'm not going to bother linking that. If you look for nickname, you'll find it anyway, though. My name, basically, just people used to say donkeys are dumb, but they're actually quite smart. And I was like, well, it used to be just, actually, it used to be MrSmartDonkey, NL standing or meaning Netherlands. Oh my god, there's so much shit already. Oh my god. It used to be MrSmartDonkey, and then we formed like kind of a clan. My friend was called MrSmartGoat, another one called MrSmartSheep or something. But then eventually I just stuck with SmartDonkey, and there you go. Simba cheats. Do you watch Game of Thrones? I do. Max is better than Simba. Yes, he is. Max could probably take like 10 Simbas. Are you going to do more multiplayer gameplay for Shogun 2? I actually still have a video that has yet to be uploaded. And edited, actually, which is why I haven't uploaded it yet. But I will be doing more. Again, that was something we were planning on doing yesterday, but Cooldy didn't show up. I'll have you know, I've never 1v1 Max because he's a waste of my time. Yeah, because you'd lose. People who lost Shogun 2 knows what's up, yes. Hey, you gonna do any Warhammer guides, faction guides, etc.? I talked about this just now. I've done a Wood Elves one, but the views were so crap that I decided not to continue doing more. It's still something I might be interested in, or I am interested in general, because I just like making videos like that. But if the views are so crap, then it just becomes like it's not really worth it anymore, if you will. Like, the views are still good compared to regular videos, but it's very intensive. Like, those videos take about, I don't know, maybe like a total of 8 hours or something to make, everything combined. Writing the script, recording the footage, editing it all together, etc. But maybe. Yes, Simba, Max is better, even Wang is better. Everyone's better than Simba. Just keep playing for Days Total War Divide and Conquer, the best Total War yet. It's fun, but not the best. Samurai rules. Sure. What about Attila? I saw 1212 AD mod, looks awesome. Yeah, I did a couple videos on custom battles on that. When the campaign for that releases, there's a good chance I'll play it. Wow, Max has too much influence. Max is Bay. Yep. How do you put the Yari wall on the wall? How do you play Shogun 2? Alright. Is there, like, a legendary campaign tutorial or something? Simba, please go away. When will you do top 5 worst units for Fall of Samurai? At some point. Because I don't know. I do want to do it still, because I want to finish the faction overviews as well. Because I kind of fell into that drought, like I kept saying. I just sort of stopped playing Fall of Samurai after that, because it's just kind of, I don't know, I just don't enjoy it as much as I do regular Shogun 2. So anyway, I will definitely do those videos at some point, but I'm not sure when. Play more Shogun 2. That's not a question. What word will you use to describe the Geikukujo mod for Warband? Japanese. It's good. It's a good mod. How do you plan on winning the Ashikaga campaign? By sheer force of will. Just keep doing what I'm doing. Next episode's going up in 3.5 hours? 2.5 hours. 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, I gotta keep winning battles, and I'll eventually get there. It's gonna be tough, but the thing is, the armies I'm fighting won't necessarily get any better. Everyone has tops 2 provinces, so they will only ever really have one type of unit, unless they expand, but they won't expand because they won't ever have the money to expand. Like, I mean, expand their castles. You rock, mate. Thank you. Not a question, no. Yes, 3 Let's Plays on Shogun 2 right now. Do I? I have the Uesugi campaign and the Ashikaga Shogunate campaign, and then I have the Fall of Samurai ones, 2 of which, and I guess I also have an unfinished challenge run with the Ikoiki, but I'm probably not going to get back to that. So I have more than 2, but I won't likely play those other ones anymore. I'll probably restart them instead. So MrSmartDonkey, I'd like to know all of the Total War games you played. What is your favorite game, favorite clan, favorite faction, and your favorite unit? Jesus Christ, buddy. I've played all of them from Rome 1 onwards, except for Napoleon, and I only played like 5 hours of Empire. I didn't play Shogun 1 or Medieval 1. My favorite clan, Takeda or Ikoiki, or both. Takeda because of calf, Ikoiki because of cool units that other factions don't have. Faction, I mean, yeah, I'm just going to stick to only Shogun 2 because I don't really care about other games. And your favorite units? Bow Warrior Monks. What do you prefer, Amsterdam or Rotterdam? Amsterdam, but no real preference. Bro, this music's dramatic as fuck. Yeah, it's the Fall of the Samurai soundtrack, because I couldn't find a full regular Shogun 2 soundtrack. Why name the channel MrSmartDonkey? Because SmartDonkey is already taken by myself, but that was a channel I didn't use anymore. So our China will be damn straight our next favorite if the game will be good. Yeah, I hope so. Why don't you love me? Why? Because I don't know you. What's your favorite faction from Shogun 2 and from the real Sengoku Jidai? I just answered the first question. The second question I have no answer. I don't know enough about the real Sengoku Jidai. Well, what are your most hated Total War game? What is your most hated Total War game? I don't know. I don't really hate any of them. Probably Warhammer 2, as in it's the next Total War game and I want to have another historical Total War, so I hate it right now for being the next game. But again, different studios, so they are working on the next historical Total War game as well. It's just that I want that one now. How are you, Mark? I'm good. Are you going to do any more Pokemon Let's Plays? Possibly. I did enjoy streaming the first one, even though I never finished it. Why are you a person? Lions are just so much better. I'm sorry that my parents didn't spew out a line. Hi, why do you play with such few mods? Oh, what the hell? Whoa. Oh, here we go. Why do you play with such few mods? Because I've always said that I wanted to first finish every single clan on Legendary difficulty before heading into mods. And we've almost reached that point. The Uesugi is the last one. And I'm already doing the Ashikaga campaign, although that one's not, it's a mod, but it's not, like the campaign is still the same. Next campaign is likely going to be the Portuguese faction, which is pretty much modded because that's a completely different clan. After that, probably Master of Strategy, which I'm sure there was going to be questions about that at some point. How can you form an alliance that will never break in Shogun 2? You can't. Play on easy mode though, the highest chance that the alliance won't break with the roundabout and stuff. Just found your content recently, your content's amazing. That's not a question, but thank you. Will you play Northgard in the future? I have no plans towards doing so, although I have seen the game. Go to Inko's channel, Incoherent Soul. He has a Let's Play on it, and he's a very good YouTuber. Should I link it? Why not? I don't know how many videos he's got on it, but he's just a good YouTuber in general who you should watch. Let's see. Does this work? At Legacy Sparta. There. Go to that man's channel. Kill them, to be honest, at Cars and Koshnal. I don't know what the fuck this even... How can you form an... Oh, right, that was that, okay. Hey, MrSmartDonkey says some Japanese... Or... What? No, that's not Japanese. I don't know what fucking symbols those are, but hello, person. Are you planning to do Fall of the Samurai campaigns? I've got a few done. I've got a few currently in the works, but I'm probably not going to continue those. I'll rather restart them, but yes. Rapid fire questions. Are you okay? Yes. How's life? Fine. Are you married? No. Are you depressive? No. Did you quit your job for YouTube? I didn't have a job before YouTube. Do you regret your actions? I do, but nothing that has to do with job. More so school. Oh, here's a question. Have you ever shared your PC setup in another video? I was curious about it, especially when they were frame drops in the carpet of corpses. Wonder if a 1080 Ti would solve it. I have a 1070. It's in the About section on my channel. All my setup stuff. Can you consider doing any long-term campaign on expanded Japan mod? I can do that. Whether I will is a different question. I'd be more likely to play a different mod that has the expanded Japan mod in it. Like, I think the Master Strategy mod has like a larger campaign map as well, or the same size but more different places and blah blah blah. I don't think I would ever do a campaign just on expanded Japan because it's fucking boring. He has a spec in his description but no setup. Yeah, the description of my channel but not descriptions of my videos. What, you're Dutch? I am. You're with apostrophe RE, though, you fucked up. Playing Shogun 2 on Mac, am I a peasant? Everyone who plays on Mac's a peasant. You don't have a Dutch accent. Thank you. No, Simba had a message that was deleted by Chief. Okay. Is he gonna do weird again? Don't fuck me over. Okay. I thought it was because you're a smart ass. Ass being a term for donkey. Yeah, I'm aware. That joke has been made probably close to 1 million times. Your in-stream chat is lagging behind. I'm aware. I'm not lagging behind though. If I were to just be over here, then I'd miss half the question. So, but the thing is, it's always behind it. There will be like a 10-second delay or something. You can't have a stream be exactly live. It doesn't work like that. More Souls content coming soon, right? Get out of here, Soul Shinobi. Maybe though. I have actually, because of the surge, and I've been watching a lot of Lobos Jr., I actually was thinking about doing Dark Souls again, but that's got kind of faded again. No, he's Dutch. Yes. Quit lying, stupid cat. What is the meaning of life? Play Shogun 2, and you will find out. You scrolled up to keep it. Oh man, Simba's being very nice. He's just answering all these questions. Definitely Dutch. But blah blah. You're Simba. Oh my god, what is all this fucking Simba? How do you afford patron? What's your favorite clan? I answered that before, but it's Takeda because of the calf, Ikoiki because of the different units that other factions don't get. Thank you, no problem. I assume I answered the question. Anyone want Dominoes? Yes, please. Is Germany the best country in the world? Yes, of course. What's your opinion? No. And as a German, you should probably watch out with saying that. I used to dislike Germany more than I do now. Germany they're cool. Germans are cool, I should say. That's cool. Popularity of your Warhammer vids might pick up the Steam sale and Warhammer 2 coming out. I live in hope for more Warhammer. Thanks. I doubt it. Because there are so many other channels that have more popularity from Warhammer that I'm like, I just get kind of left out. It's basically the same as if I were to do any other game because my entire channel is focused on Shogun 2 and not Total War in general. I work during holidays and paying donkeys pretty much less than an hour of work, so thanks Simba. I'm unsubscribed. Okay, bye. Do you plan on playing any other Total War in the future? Yes. I play many Total Wars in general. I feel like many of you who ask questions like that haven't actually seen, like if you just go on my channel and just search, like just use, here, actually no, I can't show that right now. Well, I could, but I can't be bothered. Just go on my channel and, hold on, next to, you've got like the list of, hold on, let me just load this fucking page. Next to, you've got like home, videos, playlist, channels, discussion, about. There's a little, like spyglass type icon. Just click on that. I know many people don't even know it exists, but just click on that and then type in Attila, Rome 2, whatever the fuck you want, and you'll find anything that I have related on that. Many people don't even know that search option exists, but it does. It's really useful. I use it myself. Anyway, I do plan on playing other Total Wars in the future, yes. It's like half, I spent all my work on blah blah, 240 hours, like, gonna need popcorn? What? Jesus, I must be really far behind. I should have like, talk about timestamps. Here we go. Oh yeah, I'm like 10 minutes behind, okay. I just found your channel today and it's very great. I'm also a big of Total War. Big fan, I'm assuming. Alright, I appreciate that you found my channel, I guess, and telling me it's very great. What is the most average unit in Shogun 2? The most average unit? That's an interesting question. Not like the worst or the best. Average. The most average unit. Bow Samurai. because they're literally in the middle of like 3 archers. You got Ashigaru, you got Samurai, and Bow Warrior Monks. Donkey, can you plug your Discord more? Discord, yeah, there. Follow Simba's link if you want to join my Discord. He has a Discord? I do indeed. I don't really plug it because I feel like if people are interested, they'd find it themselves. It's in the description. It's on my channel. You can find it very easily if you're wondering. But I guess I don't like actively tell people about it. Add on Steam. I don't add subscribers on Steam anymore, unfortunately. I used to, but my friends list was getting incredibly full, so I decided that's one of the reasons why I made a Discord in the first place, so that everyone could just talk to me whenever they wanted. I'm always on there, except when I'm sleeping or recording, but I'm still there. But yeah, I don't want my Steam list to be filled with people that never talk to me anyway. What is the best way to improve in Shogun 2 if you could think of one, like adding more clans or another island, etc.? Oh, right, like that. Not improve as a person playing Shogun 2, but just improve Shogun 2 as a whole. I don't know, I'd say it's a very polished game, but it could do with some more polishing. Like having like those bugs. Whenever I'm doing a siege defense, you see quite often my units just kind of bug out. That fucking pisses me off. So having those like kind of bugs taken out would be really cool. But besides that, I think adding more clans would be fun. Although they're all kind of the same anyway. Like this is what people always like say. Oh, Hojo is so bad because their units don't get any bonuses or whatever. Like the units that do get bonuses are shit. Blah blah blah. It doesn't matter. Like you could be playing the Shimazu and have Katana Samurai, and play the fucking Hojo and have Katana Samurai, and they might be like 1 morale, 2 melee attack worse, or whatever the fuck it is. It doesn't matter. They're just as good. There's so little difference between the clans. There's a mod that makes those differences bigger, and I would recommend using that. There's several mods for it, actually. Like, the difference between the clans is so minor. The only real difference is the starting position. That's what you should choose your clan on, I think. And unique units, because they will make a difference. Like, the Ikwiki gets a couple of cool unique units. Okay. Link to the Discord. Yeah, that's a link that's going to expire in 15 minutes, though. Or at this point, 6 minutes. Nah, it's chill. I hasn't ever done the setup video. Right. Oh, right. Yeah, no, I haven't for the game. Or for my PC, no. What country or what era would you like to see next to the war? China. 3 kingdoms. Hey, there's my link. Why don't you link stuff more? Hey, Ink. That's his channel. Oh, here we go again. Gotta find my shit again. There we go. When Man United won the Europa League, did you have to keep it quiet around all the angry Ajax fans? Luckily, I don't really have a social life in real life anymore. So I used to know a lot of Ajax fans, but not anymore. So I don't really have to worry about that. Most people I know around here are Feyenoord fans. Like the people I do still hang around with, they're all Feyenoord fans. My dad's a Feyenoord fan. My sister's an Ajax fan though. But like Ajax fan as in she watches the Europa League final, but nothing else basically. So can't really call it a fan. But anyway, what do you think about Oda Nobunaga? I have no real opinion on him because I don't know enough about the actual Son Goku Jidai. People think I know a lot about Japan, but I really don't. I have never really shown any interest. I just like Shogun 2. He seemed like a cool guy who fucking destroyed Japan. As in, like, destroyed as in he won, like, battles and shit, so. Legit question, what is the background behind you? Wallpaper, blanket, chroma key. It is actually a wallpaper. I wanted something different. So it extends from, like, my wall ends just behind me here on this side, so right there. But it goes all the way to the other side of the room, so it's like the wallpaper I could, I guess, show a little bit. Ugh. Oh my god, my fucking hand is in the way though. Like, it goes all the way to the window there, basically. And then it stops, like, right there. So it's pretty cool. I'm gonna fucking fix this thing again. There we go. So yeah, it's nice. Why do you like Shogun in Japan so much? Well, there you go. I don't necessarily like Japan. I just like Shogun because it's a good game. Shogun 2. Top 5 TV shows / movies. Alright. This is always one of those questions. Wait, what? Hold on, I'm reading the next question. I'll come back to you in a sec. MrSmartDonkey, your worst units of Shogun 2 video, you claim Yari Samurai would be amazing with Yari Wall. Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay, I do get the question. Have you tried that mod that gives an ability and would consider using it in LP? Yes. No, I haven't tried it, but yes, I would try it in a Let's Play. Someone suggested a Yari only challenge at some point recently. Or they suggested something slightly different, but I said Yari only would actually be pretty cool. And if I were to do that, I probably would use that mod just for fun. Anyway, top 5 TV shows and movies. I can't really be bothered to get an actual top 5 because I'll probably forget about many things anyway, but I'm just going to put a couple of things out there for movies. Obviously, Lord of the Rings, big fan. I'm actually rewatching them right now. Actually, well, I could show you, but I have like them up. I watched the first one again yesterday. Or TV shows, Game of Thrones. Very fucking obvious though. God. I watch so many fucking TV shows. Let me just go to Netflix and see if like what comes to mind, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that was really good. Oh yeah, Narco is really good. Better Call Saul, that's what I'm watching now, although I just finished the 3rd season. Black Sails was really good. The 100 is quite good, although the 3rd season was kind of meh. Fucking, what else? Oh yeah, 13 Reasons Why, even though people think it's like, it's for fucking teenage girls, that's like one of the best shows I've ever watched. I don't know. There are many different things. I'm actually rewatching Spartacus right now, which is good, although it's actually a lot worse than I used to think. The Walking Dead's alright, but it's kind of meh, actually. Like, it's okay, but it's, I don't know, it's kind of weird sometimes. I don't know. There are many things that I like. I can't really give you a top 5 right now, though. Also, I wonder if that was actually showing something else just now. Anyway. Right, where are we at? Dark Souls co-op, you and me, let's go. No. Donkey plays something called Red Alert Free Uprising campaign, please now. Shogun 2 is my first Total War game, no regrets. Good call. I feel like battles get repetitive sometimes. How about you? A little bit. I mean, AI acts the way AI does every time. There's no real difference, so I guess it would get repetitive sometimes, but not really a problem for me. What do you want the next historical Total War to be? China. Well, you can change your units, but after some time it will. Oh, get boring, right? Yes. What sports did you play as a kid? I actually played quite a few. I stuck with football, soccer for Americans, up for like 9 years, and then I got injured on my knee, and I stopped. But I did quite a bit. I did quite a bit, even. None very long though, except for football. I did some tennis, some judo. I can't even remember. I did my parents let me try quite a few sports, but football's the one I always stuck with. Katana Samurai versus Yari Samurai versus Naginata Samurai versus Nodachi Samurai, who wins? Like a 1v1v1v1? I don't know, probably Katana Samurai, because they are like the most average, like they're durable, etc. Yari Samurai would definitely lose. Nodachi Samurai maybe, but they would die. Like they're good 1v1, but they would die after a while because they just can't. They're like prolonged combat's not ready for them. So either Katana Samurai or Naginata or Nodachi Samurai. I mean, maybe Naginata. I don't know. Either way, Yari Samurai would lose. MrSmartDonkey, what in your opinion is the best army lineups in Shogun 2 for traditional Fall of Samurai and Rise of Samurai? Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know. Shogun 2, my favorite army... Okay, let's say favorite, not necessarily best. My favorite army in Shogun 2 is the one I'm using in Uesugi right now. Which the next episode is going to have like a cool heroic victory, by the way, I think. It's 8 Bow Warrior Monks, 5 Katana Samurai, and 6 Naginata Samurai and General. Traditional Fall of Samurai, or sorry, Rise of Samurai, I don't even know because I don't play that enough. I actually wouldn't know what the best army setup for that is because I don't think the Bow Warrior Monks in that are very good. but the foot samurai are. So probably just like 19 foot samurai in general. Maybe some warrior monks, but Naginata. Fall of the Samurai. Fucking, I don't know. 4 Armstrong guns. 6 revolver cav, and the rest the Shogunate infantry or Imperial infantry, or a guard, but you can't have that many of those. Why do you like Shogun 2 so much? Because it is good. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's just better than the other Total War games. What does it take to get roles on the Discord server? Anything above Ashigaru, so Ashigaru and above is all patrons and friends and that weird glitch again. Friends and the fuck do I call it again? Friends and vassals, or sorry, allies and vassals. It used to be friends and something else, but now allies and vassals are just friends and people from YouTube, like other YouTubers and streamers and stuff. Levies is everyone else. Oh, and Metsuke are my mods. I put my money on Katana or Nodachi. Yeah, that's what I would say. Katana or Nodachi on that, like who would win. Can you do a guide for spending a skill for generals, etc.? Just look at my Uesugi campaign and spend in the way I do there. Basically, there's not really a guide necessary. Just go for whatever the movement thing is, the first one in the middle. Like, put all 3 points in there. Once you get to the next level, like level 2, don't spend that second point. Just save the second point. Once you get to level 3, put them all in the stand and fight one, whatever it's called. Infantry commander or some shit. Put your 3 points into that, so you get stand and fight and a bunch of melee attack or whatever the fuck it is. Then, on level 5, you put on the left tree 1 point in the first thing, and then 1 point in each of the ones below that. And then on the final level up, you put all 3 points in the thing that gives you minus 15% upkeep or whatever the fuck it is when you fully upgrade it. That's what you want to do. Is Simba gone? I don't know, maybe. No, he's still there. Jolly Duck, be active and patron. Well, active doesn't really have anything to do with it. Everyone's a levy, or like the rest is, like I told, patrons and stuff. Time to give me my money. I just tested it. Like, did you become a patron? No, okay. Well, maybe that's what you meant. Feel free to become patron, though. I like money. The only ranks are patrons, YouTubers, and moderators. There you go. And friends. Naginata won by 14 guys, 144 kills. Alright. Interesting. It kind of, I don't know, like, if it worked. Oh, he said time to give me my money for that. Okay, right. Oh my god. It kind of depends on how you do it as well. Like, if everyone unit gets in there in the same time and stuff. Jesus Christ, what happened? Where am I? Holy shit. They announced China? No, they haven't. There we go. Marcus, no friends, only vassals and allies, yep. Dark humor. What? No, these are questions. They announced China? No, they didn't. Happy 40k subs. Okay, bye. Bye, thanks. Thanks, Nordic. Oh, thanks, Oda. Now you can participate in incest with Nala. This is the Simba, okay. What is best in IFE? Best in life? Shogun 2. Or sex. They said they were returning to old location with different aspect. No, they didn't say that. They said specifically, many a time, that they are not doing something they've done before. Just a hint, it could also be Alexander or the Khan period. I wouldn't mind Mongolia or something, but that would probably be China, so... Alexander, people are expecting that to be the next, like they announced a DLC for one of the previous Total War games as well. So that could be Alexander, is what people are thinking. If there came a point for one definitive Total War game and you could choose 3 empires to be in it, what would you choose? I choose something like Mongols, Chinese, and the Japanese. That sounds pretty good to me. Show boob. No. Are you planning to play other games in the future? It's kind of like a weird question, because if you check my channel, I have plenty of other games already going on, and I have done a ton of other games already. My channel isn't really just Shogun 2. That's what it appears to most people, but I play other games too, and I let's play other games too, so yes. What do you did before YouTube? My god, this English, it's fantastic. What did you do? I guess you only switched around 2 words, not too bad. I didn't do anything before YouTube. I did college, I guess. I had no... Well, I had a job. I have had jobs, but not like... I didn't quit something specifically for YouTube. If you need a new banner, I could hook you up. I quite like my banner, but I appreciate the offer. Do you use any mods, MrSmartDonkey, or do you just play vanilla game? When I do use mods, it's in the description. I use a couple of mods that change appearances, but nothing that changes balance of the game right now, but I will do in the future. Where did you get their name? I answered this one earlier. Basically, people said donkeys are stupid. They're not stupid. Hence, MrSmartDonkey. Bow or Shigaru only challenge? Probably not. I would consider, or I have considered even, a bow only challenge though. But I would probably do it to just Gabe. But I tried the Matchlock only challenge, or Guns only challenge, Gunpowder only challenge it was on the Otomo, which one actually went quite well until I assassinated my own daimyo with Blunderbuss Cav, or Blunderbuss Cav. But that one was pretty tough in the beginning. It got easier once I got the Portuguese Turcos, but I think bow units only would be pretty tough. But we'll see. Any opinion on the Hobbit trilogy? Not as good as Lord of the Rings, but still pretty good. Bye Donkey, unsubscribe. Bye Simba. You ever watch Trailer Park Boys? No. I heard I look like one of them though. Stay Lion Simba. What the fuck is all this shit with Simba going on? Are you gonna play a new South Park game? The new South Park game? Yes. I played the previous one as well. I have a Let's Play on it. The Fracture... No, not the Fracture Butthole. That's the new one. The Stick of Truth. But I will be playing the Fracture Butthole as well. When are we gonna see a good long story driven game on the channel again? What, like Mafia 3? I don't know. I do know actually. Shadow War. Middle Earth Shadow War. I will definitely be Let's Playing that. What do you think your videos will ever reach the quality and skill of Solo Shinobi? You know he's in here, right? Well, unless he left already. No, Danny. I don't think I could ever reach that. Which do you consider the most viable, not necessarily strongest hero unit for usage in Shogun 2 single-player campaign? I haven't really tested many of them. The only one I tend to use is the Spears of Shichigatake, the cavalry, Yari Cav unit. Because they are just... They're Yari Cav, and they're pretty strong. I think the most viable would probably be Katana, though. Katana heroes. Or one of the other ones. You've got a whole bunch of, like... You've got a couple named ones that came with the DLC, and then you've got, like, some unnamed ones, like Katana Hero doesn't have a name, but then you've got the, like... The blah blah blue blues Nodachi hero, whatever the fuck they're called. So some of those might be good as well, but I don't know. Even the Yari hero is probably good, but I would. My favorite is the Spears of Shichigatake, but the Katana hero is probably more viable. Cavalry, full cavalry run the enemy's ass down. I've already done several. I don't know how many. I've done cavalry only run with the Takeda. I've done a cavalry only run co-op, I think it was, on Fall of the Samurai with Devin, and I did the Noah's Ark challenge, which was essentially cavalry only, but it was like animal only, animal related only. We were also allowed to use scorpions, for example, because it's the name Scorpion, but I just used only cavalry basically on Rome 2, also co-op. Fidget my spinner. That's not a question. Are you going to buy Total War Warhammer 2? What is your opinion about the game? I'm going to be receiving it for free from the developer, from CA, but, well, I should hope so anyway. I got the first one for free, so I can only imagine. My opinion is that I'd rather have a historical Total War game right now, but I'll still play it. Can we ask anything without being banned? Is that why you asked, do you take it up the ass? I saw that one earlier. No, I don't, by the way. Or at least I haven't yet, and nor do I plan on ever doing so. What's your opinion on the Vietnam War? America lost? I don't know. I don't have an opinion on the Vietnam War. We weren't involved as far as I'm aware. Why do you talk so much? Because I am a YouTuber. We do things like that. I'd ask Donkey to be safe, stray away from religion and political questions, I'd bet. I mean, you feel free to ask whatever the fuck you want, really. Not too difficult about that. But yeah, religion and politics, I would go into it, but it just upsets people, so I'd rather not. Okay. Oh my god, am I caught up? Nope, I'm not. I'm very far away. Actually, not too difficult. Or not too far away. PM me on Discord, blah, blah, blah. How do you feel about Ronaldo might be coming to Man U? I think they snuffed those, like, I can't remember exactly. I read something about it earlier today, but I think Mourinho wasn't interested or something. I'd like to, though, if that were a thing. When are you going to get some tattoos? Probably never, but never say never, so maybe at some point, but probably not. What is your favorite Total War game? Talked about this earlier, but yeah, Shogun 2. Hey beautiful, hey Axo. How are you doing? What do you like most about the Netherlands? That we're so unjudging of people. I guess I should, well, most of us anyway, that there's plenty of judgers out here as well. I guess I should embrace necrophilia and why you're called, oh, you're talking to Simba again, what the fuck. She free weed. Oh, that's in the Netherlands question. Yeah, I mean that, well, it's not free, but as in it's not illegal. It's actually not legal, but it's like you won't get prosecuted for it. Like police officers don't care, just but it's not actually legal. Hey, lovely content, especially your most recent slug fight. I'm very impressed and surprised. Is the game easier if you put unit size to ultra? It seems your Yari wall is so strong. I've never tested lower sizes, but I would imagine maybe to a certain degree. It probably would be easier to do it on, I don't know. I don't know. I've always found it interesting. Actually, someone was talking to me in the Discord a couple days ago about they were playing the game with a mod that makes every unit, I think it was like basically a 10th of their size or something. So Yari Shigar were like 20 men, Katana Sama were like 16 or something, or maybe it was like 5%. I can't even remember, but it was, yeah, very small unit sizes and it seemed kind of interesting. I don't know if it makes it easier, but maybe. Like you have to take everything into consideration. A Yari wall of 20 men does seem like it'd be pretty shit. Well, 40 men I guess would be normal, or the lowest unit size normally, but I don't know. How much money you blow on this Steam summer sale? So far like 15 euros. Looking forward to coming over to rainy England for EGX. Well, the Netherlands is pretty, this is the funny thing is about people that come from England, or the UK in general. We have very similar weather to you guys. Like we're dealing with the same rain every fucking day. But I like rain, so yes, I do, and I'm looking forward to coming over to England. Oh shit, he looks like Bubbles. Golf? Maybe later, Johnny. What's your favorite porn? Midget, grandma? Neither of those two, I'll tell you that much. I don't know if I should answer that. Moving on. Hey Donkey, the battle against 8,000 units was amazing. Also killing your general with the firearms was hilarious. You're awesome, keep it up. Ever thought about Yari Shigaru only challenge? I have thought about it. Probably won't do it though. I'd be more likely to do a Yari only challenge. So anything related to Yari. So Yari Shigaru, Samurai, Yari Cavalry, etc. Will you ever go... Oh god, not this again. Will you ever go against Legend of Total War again? I didn't go against him. I was playing a co-op with him, I believe. Yeah. I don't know. I probably wouldn't do a head-to-head against him because I just don't really like his playstyle. It's not fun. It is effective, but it's not fun. To me, anyway. So I would just get wrecked because he uses those strategies that would be very easy to win with, whereas I would just try and have fun. Do you plan on doing battles against other Total War YouTubers? I have done a best of 3 series a while back with like funny rules and stuff, which I think was quite cool. Not necessarily planning on continuing that though. I'm not a big multiplayer guy in general. Smug grin after Vietnam question. You didn't lose, only 58,000 dead to million skill. That's a great KDR. Sorry. I'll check your full cavalry charges. Charges? Canvas Supreme. Be like Mongols. Okay. What Lord of the Rings armor is your favorite? Probably Gondor. Or like Dolmroth, I guess, like the Swan Knights. I guess the Swan Knights wouldn't be Gondor, like the Fountain Guard. Jose wants Kane over Ronaldo. Yeah, that's what I read as well. He wants Kane, and he was willing to pay up to like $100 million or something, like some shit. What the hell? Kane is younger too, so that's a bonus. Yeah, I mean Kane is good, but 100 mil, I don't know. When am I gonna DM for you and some others in the Discord and D&D game? I don't know. I do still want to do that at some point, actually. Why you always try and unlock no dashi if you never use it? I don't usually try to unlock no dashi. I mean, you have to unlock it in order to get to the next, like... I'm assuming actually you mean the tech tree. You have to unlock no dashi to get to the next, like, cavalry one. So, that's why. Shogun 2 done after you with Sugi Ashikaga. Any future plans for the game? Nope. Nowhere near done. Well, yes, I do have future plans. Nowhere near done is what I mean. Next up is likely the Portuguese mod where you play as Portugal. And then after that, many other mods. How do you keep your income like 2,000 plus all time when Realm Divide? I got barely 200 plus. Do what I do. Follow my videos. Oh, we're almost caught up now. Oh my god. People keep asking more questions. We've only been here for an hour. Yeah, just follow what I do. Build markets. Put your Metsukeis. That's the big thing. Put Metsukeis in places where you have markets. Don't overspend on units, etc. Just, I don't know. If you've got low money, then obviously like you need either more income buildings or you need to spend less on units or navies or whatever. Have you ever watched The Last Samurai? Several times, yes. How did you make your profile picture? Also love your YouTube videos. I did not. It was made by Havoc. He is a YouTuber that I paid to make my banner and my logo, etc. Can you say... I'm so fucking... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what this is supposed to say when I say it. Which is obviously, I'm so fucking... We taught it? I don't know what the fuck we taught it is supposed to be. Will you consider a Shogun 2 campaign as Portugal? Yes, I literally just talked about that, but I'm assuming this question was asked before I said that. Yes. Congrats on 30k. In Fall of Summer, have you tried 8 rifles, 4 spears, 2 cap, 2 cannons, 1 general army build? If I do that, you miss 1 unit, first of all. So that would be 6, 14, that's 15 units. You're missing 5 units. Fuck. So no, because I don't tend to build armies that aren't full. But either way, I feel like spears aren't necessary. People always say that, but I play on Legendary and I've never needed spears when I've got guns and stuff, so... Anyway. Also, I would probably say... Nowadays, I used to use 2, but I'd probably go for 4 cannons now. Tits or ass? Tits. It's almost 3 AM. What time is it there? Almost 9 PM. How much for nudes? What are you willing to pay? Oh wait, I can probably see it on his timestamps. Damn, I'm on mobile though. Do you follow A3? Any game you can't wait to play? Not really. I mean, there are some games I'm looking forward to play, but nothing that was announced that I'm super excited about. Everything I already knew about. That I'm excited for anyway. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? Unladen? Unladen? Bin Laden? I don't know. Also, I don't know the answer to the question. Congrats for reaching 30k, bro. Thanks. Any better tactics for Rise of the Samurai? Don't play it. It's really bad. I don't know. I've got so little experience in that. I honestly just don't really like it. Retarded. Oh, is that what it's... I'm so fucking retarded. Okay, hold on, let me scroll back. I'm so fucking retarded. But it's a W. This, I don't know, whatever. Can you not think of something better than that? Anyway. Yeah, that's what I mean. Will you ever again co-op with Wishmaster Tolmy? Probably not. I don't really speak to him anymore nowadays. We still have, like, we speak occasionally, but kind of grew apart, I guess. Yeah. Not to speak ill of him, because I would still play other games of him, but not really Total War. He's also just not really interested in Total War anymore, I think. What would be a good late Rise of the Samurai Army? Again, I have very little experience in it, so I don't really know, but probably just a general, maybe 6 Naginata warrior monks and the rest foot samurai. Maybe a couple cav, whatever. You should try Total War Shogun with an A. I'm assuming you just mean Shogun 1. Is the music over? Nope, there's still more. I'm assuming you mean Shogun 1. And probably not. Would you play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild if the emulation comes to PC? Probably not. I'll pay anything. For what? Mr. Chiquito. Is that Chikorita Maliko? Probably not. Everybody declares war on me. What to do? It's usually a matter of snowball. If you're at war with like 3 clans, then other clans start thinking, hey, this guy is pretty weak because everyone's at war with him, maybe I should join in. And then that person joins, and the next person thinks, oh my god, there's so many people at war with this guy, maybe I should join in too. And then everyone starts declaring war on you, and at that point it becomes very difficult. So it's kind of something you can't necessarily come back from. But basically, to get back, you would have to take out a clan. Like, if a clan comes at you with most of its armies, take them out and then offer vassalage or something. If you're too busy dealing with other armies on other fronts, just get vassals for a while. Even if they betray you later, at least you get some wiggle room for a while. And it means that other clans are less likely to declare war on you, because they'd also go to war with your vassal. I'd pay anything for the... Oh, for the juicy news, right. Where do you live? The Netherlands. Pay for Warrior Monk and you'll get news for Trevor. Yeah, become Warrior Monk patron. Okay, I suck at Shogun 2 Total War. Okay, that's not a question, but I'm sorry for you. Lol, the speed velocity is about 10 meters a second. Will you continue your Battle Brothers series? Probably. I do plan on doing so. Oh my god, we're catching up. More questions, quick. How many people are still watching anyway? 59! Holy shit. I was asked this question before. It's a Monty Python reference. What was that? Oh, right. What are your thoughts on Age of Empires Definitive Edition? I am excited to play it. What balance changes? That's one of the games I would be excited to play on, but there's nothing that I can't wait for. Like, if the next historical Total War game would have been announced and it was China, I'd probably be like, holy shit, I can't wait. But there's nothing else currently that I'm like, I can't wait. There's a bunch of things I'm excited for, but nothing I'm like, ah. So, yeah. What balance changes would you make to Shogun 2 if you were free to change any units however you want? I would give Yari Samurai Yari Wall. And that would probably buff them to where they'd become way too good, so maybe I'd weaken them a little bit. I don't know. The rest seems generally balanced. Firebomb first could do a little buff because they're shit, but I don't know. They just don't really... They're not really worth the risk. Like, there's only 40 of them. They get shot down very easily, and even if they do hit, they don't really do a lot of damage. Fire projecting Mongana is even worse. And, well, actually, I meant the... Whatever the fucking Hojo unit, special unit is, the unique unit that shoots their fucking fire bombs a mile away. They're shit. But fire projecting Monganals are shit too, so that I'd buff them to do more damage and be more accurate mostly. Same goes for European cannons. Yo, what's up guys? Congrats on 30k. Thanks. Why you don't upgrade ninjutsu buildings? There's no need to once you've got one upgraded, so you can get your ninjas there. The rest is irrelevant. I don't ever build Kisha Ninja because they're shit. Recently started Sendai campaign. Any tips? Kill everyone and don't die. Do you do your own design on your channel? By that I mean logos and banners, or someone else does. Someone else does. I literally, you were in here when I talked about that like 10 minutes ago, if that. Havoc made them. I'll link his channel. H4 Havoc. At Dag. Here you go. That guy has made designs for a couple other YouTubers too. Why do you look like a fat butch lesbian? I'm sorry that I look like that. I don't know. Why isn't there a Daimyo patron? There used to be, but since there's no one currently Warrior Monk, I figured there's no real point in having the Daimyo one. I probably will bring it back at some point, but I'm not sure what the rewards would be. It would be the $50 patron anyway. Tips for playing Rise of Samurai instead of Sengoku campaign. I don't know. I literally said this like 6 times in the last 50 minutes. I don't know about Rise of Samurai. I have very little knowledge of it. I barely played it. Because he is Daimyo. Now I'm the Shogun. Daimyo can be a patron. That's why I left it open, so that I'm the Shogun. Are you interested in medieval Japan history? Not necessarily. I'm interested in it, but not like... I'm not like a history buff or whatever. I'm not too bothered. Which Total War do you recommend with Steam sales right now other than Shogun 2? Honestly, any of them, because they're all like 75% off, so just buy, I don't know, a bunch of them, unless you're like, you really have to choose just a single one, I guess. If, I don't know, Rome 2, because of, the, like, overhaul mods, like Divine Conquest is really good, or Attila, for its potential in mods. It's got a lot coming still. The Medieval 1212, the Lord of the Rings one, even though that's probably not going to have a campaign, still looks very good. The Age of Vikings one, the DLC is better on that too, I think. So, or Warhammer, because it's really cheap right now, and it's a good game in general. Any tips? Wait, I skipped ahead. What is your favorite season in the Netherlands? Autumn, because it's the beginning of my birthday. Sorry, no, my birthday is the beginning of autumn, but either way. Plus the weather is not so ridiculously hot. Actually, I'd probably say spring, because it's not too hot, not too cold. He is Shogun, yes I am. Any tips on getting laid, or at the very least getting a girlfriend? Trevor, you already have a girlfriend. Ninja only battle. You'll know. MrSmartDonkey, how long did you play Shogun 2 before you started your YouTube Let's Plays? Not long. I'm pretty sure I actually, not on this channel, but a channel I had before this one, I actually made videos on the demo for Shogun 2. So before the game was even released, I was already making videos on it, so I didn't really play it. I just immediately started doing Let's Plays on it, but that was a previous channel. Will you do any Napoleon Total War? Very unlikely. Probably not. You look like a flexing Greek god. Oh, thanks, mate. Rewards are nudes. No. Will you play Shogun 2 with me if you become a patron? That, unfortunately, has to be my answer, because otherwise everyone would ask and I'd have to play with everyone, or it wouldn't be fair. That's why I made the reward, even for a $1 patron play sessions. What's your favorite Total War game other than Shogun 2 that you might start another Let's Play on? What is this, like the 4th time now? I don't know. I'm not really sure if I'll do any Let's Plays on Attila or Rome 2 or whatever anymore. I'm doing modded campaigns on Medieval 2, and I'll be doing campaigns on any new Total War game that comes out until I get bored of it or whatever. Favorite faction in Rome 1? I haven't really played many of them, but I don't know, probably Rome, I guess, because that's the one I've got the most experience with. Can you ever answer Trevor's question on tips blocks, asking for a friend? I was asking for a friend as well. No. I have very little experience in that subject myself. Just be nice. Be yourself. Don't act like someone else, because then eventually it'll fail anyway. Will you do Choskabe only Archer campaign? Once again, I just talked about this like 5 minutes ago. I'm sorry if you came in after that, but it's like 5 minutes ago. It's something I have thought about doing, and possibly will do. Will you do LSD while playing Total War? Nope, I don't do drugs. Nor should you. Stay in school, kids. Will you ever catch up? Honestly, I'm surprised he is this close. I am very close now. Will you be doing any Shogun 2 multiplayer battles? I've done several in the past, and I probably will do more. Also answered this question earlier. Just, again, use the little search option on the YouTube channel and type in Shogun 2 multiplayer. Done. Is Simba gone? Maybe. Shit, well, time to get turned down again, because nice ain't working. Sorry, mate. You can stay in school and do drugs. Where are we in the future? Is there a cat in your house? No. There's a dog in my house. We're caught up! It's a damn shame. Now I gotta wait for you guys to actually answer or question more. My god. Didn't think we were gonna catch up so soon. How many views people are still watching? Still 45. We can get faster. We can do more questions. Ask us, no. How old are you? 25. How tall are you? 1 meter and 86 centimeters. That's like 6'1" in retard standards. How much mass? Fuck knows. Unless you're asking my weight, in which case, about 100 kilos right now. I've lost like 15 in the last 4 months or something. Greek viewer here. Keep doing what you do. I will. Not a question, no. What kind of computer would you recommend to play any Total War on? A good one. No question, but congratulations on 30k, dude. Thanks, Axo. Appreciate it. Have you played Shogun 2 with the Morning Sun mod? I have not. Time to not hold back on questions and hope they're not shit. Yes. Ask more. What's your favorite Shogun 2 clan? Takeda because of cavalry, Ikuiki because of other reasons. They're unique units and stuff. Why did you stop first third age campaign? No specific reason. Just usually the same reason as why I've stopped most other campaigns on any game. Really, it's just at some point you get kind of bored of it, and then it takes too long before you get back to it, and you've lost interest in that campaign specifically. And then I decided that because there was the new version out already, the version 1.2, which is what I'm doing right now, I figured I may as well just stop that one and just start a new one instead on version 1.2. How do you Shogun 2? You play it and then you win. Have you heard of the Morning Sun mod? Yes. Whenever anyone asks a question of have you heard of anything related to Shogun 2, I have. It's basically 99.9% of the time when someone asks, you should play this mod, have you heard of it? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I've heard of it. Have you heard of fucking Radius mod? I'm like, come on. This mod has been out since the beginning. I'm a Total War YouTuber. I would be bad at my job if I didn't know what this mod was. Anyway, sorry. I didn't mean to take anything out on you. That's just usually how I feel when someone asks a question like that. Where's the strip scene? Don't know what you're referring to. Tokugawa versus Oda, who would you play? Oda. Because Oda are way better in the early game. And Tokugawa are actually exactly the same in the late game, so you have no advantage playing Tokugawa if you were to choose them. Oda is the only real clan that I would say have like significant enough unique units as well as clan bonuses. Like I talked about this earlier about how the Hojo really aren't that much worse as the Shimazu despite their shitty unit bonuses and stuff, and the Shimazu getting like improved katanas, even, and that's like most standard unit. But the Oda is a clan where it actually does matter somewhat because their early game is just infinitely better than anyone else's. Do you play first-person shooters? Yes, but not too much anymore. I used to more than I do now. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, MrSmartDonkey? Yes. Do you play any custom map? I don't know exactly what you're referring to, but I'm assuming like custom maps for like Shogun 2 single player or something, in which case the answer is no. What's your favorite movie? Probably Lord of the Rings. Maybe The Two Towers. I don't know. I like all three of them though. I just said the trilogy as a whole. Probably. Hi. Hello, LOL Master. What's the easiest clan to play Legendary on? Probably Shimazu. Although I would still actually stick to Oda as well. Some people say it's the hardest clan. For me, it was probably the easiest. It was definitely the fastest. Do you ever have geisha? I've never recruited one, no. I gotta be honest, I never get to that point in the campaign. Plus, the agent's not worth having to go all the way down the tree for. I don't, like, my campaigns aren't long enough. I finished the game before I got to that point, even on domination campaigns. But people that are slower might have done it and think they're useful, but I don't know. Lionheart versus Legend of Total War. As in skill, always Legend. Lionheart is not bad, and he's a fun guy to play with, but he's not as good as Legend. But then again, no one is, so it's not really that crazy. Try the weapons mod. You've already commented this like four times or something on the videos. I am not currently thinking of doing that, but I might. It's the mod. Is that the mod you were talking about that doesn't change any balancing, just makes it look more realistic or something? In which case I might try it at some point. So would you consider Morning Sun? It looks pretty fun, to be honest. I am considering other mods first. Who do you think will win? Oh yeah, we already answered that. What is that painting behind you, and did Bob Ross paint it? It's not a painting, it's a wallpaper and extends the entire wall. Are you going to do many Attila Let's Plays? I've done a few. Not planning on doing any more right now. If I were to, it'd probably be modded, like the Age of Vikings or something. Maybe Medieval 1212 when it's released. What was your first clan you played on Legendary? The first one I finished on Legendary was the Ikwiki. That was off screen. The first one for YouTube, and the first one after that, I think as well, was Shimazu. And that one's on YouTube. And after that, everything I did was on YouTube. What Total War Warhammer 2 faction would you like to play first? And what is your favorite faction on the tabletop game? I have no favorite faction on the tabletop game because I don't really care for Warhammer that much. Favorite faction, or the faction I would like to play first? I haven't really looked into it too much, but I would probably say Lizardmen, because they seem pretty cool. The thing is, like, before Warhammer was released, and even after Warhammer was released, for a while, I was like, this is so cool, every faction is completely different, and blah blah, but when I look at it now, it's all stats, you know, like, a unit could be, like, the Lizardmen, well, I guess the Beastmen, they have, like, different size units and blah blah, and they've got the Minotaurs, but the Minotaurs are exactly the same as the fucking, like, Trolls, and the Trolls are exactly the same as the Chaos Spawn, and the Chaos Spawn are exactly the same as whatever fucking 12 size units you've got in the game. It's all balanced, you know, it doesn't... Every faction is the same. Just like human factions in any other Total War game. They may look different, but in essence they're the same. What else may be focused on archery, but so did Chisakabe, you know, like... They're not really... The factions aren't different enough for me. So I may be looking forward to the Lizardmen because they look cool, but then, you know, the fucking High Elves look exactly the same when it comes to a balance standpoint. So, yeah. No one specifically, but anyway. Favorite naval unit in Shogun 2, both Vanilla and Fall of Samurai. Man trade ship. And, I don't know, fucking some of those, like, iron something, whatever the hell they're called in Fall of Samurai. I don't really play naval battles, as you probably know. Plan on playing any indie games soon. I have nothing currently that pops on my mind, but in general I'm always on the lookout for cool strategy indie games. Do you think the Shogun 2 Oda clan would do well in Fall of Samurai? That's an interesting question. Technically any clan can do well in Fall of Samurai, because you can just do a traditional only run and you'd be fine, but Oda specifically... No, probably not. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see, but like they're obviously their strength would be like the early game, but there are already guns in the early game, so guns would probably just mess them up. If you just stand there and yard walls get shot by guns, you know, you can protect them with archers, but I don't know. It'd be interesting to see balance wise, but I don't know. Probably, but not. I don't know necessarily. How relieved were you when your Noah's Ark campaign ended? You and Devin seemed absolutely fed up. Yeah, I don't remember how... I think he was more relieved than I was, but I was pretty relieved too. It was quite the fucking... grind in the end. But it was fun for a while, and then it just got kind of boring after a while, but it was interesting. I'm glad we did finish it though. What resolution do you game on, and what are your graphics? And are your graphics settings turned up to max? I play games on 1920 by 1080, which is what I'm also rendering my videos on and stuff, so... Graphics settings are maxed out except for shadows and anti-aliasing, I believe. I think you already answered this, but how is the War of Ages going? I have not answered that, actually. I haven't spoken to Rex about it for a while, but I know he's still interested, and I am as well. We actually recorded 2 or 3 episodes at some point of the Fall of the Samurai campaign. But Rex essentially died after whatever it was, 2 or 3 episodes, and I was like, okay, this is kind of sad, so let's just redo it. But we never actually got around to redoing it yet. We are still planning on doing it because we want to finish the whole series. We were doing Choshu, and I think he was playing the Obama, but he died after. Well, he didn't die after 2 episodes, but I think he had another similar thing to the Uesugi, where he died, like, or where he lost like his general and his entire army, and he was getting attacked from the other side or something. So he was going to die very soon, and I was like, okay, let's just restart. The Dutchman himself, yay. What's your opinion on Trump, and what's the general opinion of Trump in the Netherlands? I think he's a joke. We think he's a joke. What you think about an army filled with Yari Samurai? Well, you'd be very good at anti-cavalry, so that's what I'd think of it. Besides that, I'm sure you could, I mean, you could definitely win with an army filled with Yari Samurai. You'd have to use them effectively. Morning Sun's the mod that's in Korea and the main branch. I never said it wasn't. I only said that I'm more interested in playing other mods right now. So, yeah. You should do playthroughs of the minor factions. Oh shit, I think the music ended. It has indeed. Hold on. Let's do this. Beautiful. I'm not planning on doing any other minor factions. I'm not sure why people want me to do minor factions, because you're literally... The Ashikaga Shogunate is interesting because even though you're playing as the Oda, essentially, you're playing as the Shogunate, which is completely different than any other faction in the game. If I were to do other minor factions, it would literally just be a faction I've already played in a different starting position. There would be nothing different about it. It would just be the same, except in a different starting position. What's the point? So, what I will do is just play completely, well, it might be the same clan, but like overhaul mods, and it'll be an entirely different experience with different units, etc, etc. So I'm looking forward to the Master Strategy one. But I don't think I'd ever be interested in doing any more minor factions, because it would literally just be another regular campaign, just in a different starting position. I don't know why anyone would be interested in seeing that. How tall are you? I'm 1 meter 86 centimeters, or 6'1", I think it is. Is the current Ashikaga campaign the hardest you've played? I guess because of the battle grind, but I mean, like, campaign you might actually lose. This is the interesting thing. Currently, I mean, anything can happen because there is so much yet to come army-wise, and I'm not sure how if it's gonna keep going the way it is currently. Because that one battle where I had to fight 3 armies essentially at the same time, the 8,000 man with the Carpet of Corpses episode. If I have to fight too many of those and I'm not prepared for it, like if my army wasn't as full as it was this time, then, you know, that could overrun me. But currently, I don't think there's any way I'm losing this necessarily, because Kyoto is such a good place to fall back on that I don't think I ever really worry about that. It's more a problem of, can I keep up this constant winning battles and then taking a province, winning battles, taking another province, winning battles, etc, etc. Because at some point, you know, my men are going to be needing replenishment and stuff, which is why it's good I'm playing as the Oda. I think if I wasn't playing as the Oda, essentially, like I'm playing as Ashikaga Shogunate, but with Oda bonuses, if this was any other clan, I think I'd be fucked. But as Oda, it's doable. Any plan on doing massive battles in Shogun 2? No, because I think that's the shittiest fucking idea for a YouTube channel. Sorry, Alex the Rambler, Jackie, and anyone else who does videos like that. But it's fucking stupid. Look at me, it's a battle that lasts an hour because of my 2 FPS. Oh, it's so much fun. I don't get it. I'm sorry, Haxo, if you're still watching and you're like, whoa, these are my friends I'm talking about, but you should play the beginning of the End Times Warhammer mod from Medieval 2. It's totally imbalanced and pretty fun. The game-breaking bugs are gone. There's way more units now. I'm not really interested in Warhammer in general, so I'll play Warhammer the game, like Warhammer 2, but I'm not really gonna probably play beginning of the End Times. I saw someone was doing, I think it was actually, surprisingly, because it popped up on my recommended list, Apollo was doing, oh, you're still here, Axo. Yeah, I am actually genuinely sorry if I offended your friends. I'm not a fan of them, but he's trying. Oh, well, thanks. Well, not thanks, but I'm glad, I guess. Anyway, game-breaking bugs are gone. Sorry, I saw Pixelated Apollo was doing a campaign on like an Elder Scrolls like a mod for Elder Scrolls or something. Or sorry, like an Elder Scrolls mod for Medieval 2. So that seems interesting. I might try that at some point. But I probably wouldn't go into Warhammer. But never say never, maybe. Have you played any of the Fire Emblem games? I have not. Shit, my pancakes are on fire. That's unfortunate. What is your favorite movie? Lord of the Rings. Have you ever watched any Shogun 2 Machinima? Maybe in the distant past? I don't really remember. Is there a way to recruit rank 5 monks as you can get rank 5 ninja and rank 5 Metsuke if you get the 2 relevant buildings upgraded in the same province, or so it says on the Shogun 2 related site? Yes. The same way as you get the ninja and Metsuke. You'd have to get the monastery fully upgraded, I believe, and the like relevant building fully upgraded. Are you going to finish your 2 Fallen Samurai campaigns at some point? I'm more likely to restart them, I'm afraid, because it's been so long. And they weren't going that well, honestly, as well. I'm back, fire out. Good job. Would you consider to play the Korean mod? I would, but I'm once again more likely to play overhaul mods. That is indeed a good reason, but some minor clans are difficult to start with, not as difficult as Ashikaga, but hey. Yeah, but again, once you get past that point, it's the same old, same old. What's the alcoholic beverage of choice? Probably girliest of me to say, I guess, but like mixed drinks. But I don't tend to drink alcohol at all, really. I drink like alcohol maybe once a year. I'm not really bothered by it. But when I do, it's usually mixed drinks. How many Yaroshigar would it take to kill a hero unit? I guess it depends on the hero unit, but I don't know. I'd have to test it. Would know. The hero would win unless you have no routing mods. Well, it depends on how many. I mean, if you have like 20, then they would probably eventually win. If you put them in Yari Wall, you know, at some point they'll get taken out, but... do you get annoyed at the fact that you've played Total War for so long that balancing and stats take the overhand on the magic of and flavor of different units and factions? If you mean my rant just now about Warhammer being balanced and the units not being really like that special, like the ILs would be the same as the Lizardmen, then not necessarily, because a game does have to be balanced. The problem I mostly have with it is, for example, the magic. I don't know how Warhammer works, and I'm sure it's the way Warhammer works as well. So it's not just Warhammer Total War; it's just Warhammer in general, I guess. But it just seems kind of non-intuitive. Like, you've got these fucking, I don't know, you've got Agent X for the Empire, and Agent X uses fire magic, whatever the fuck it's called. And then you've got Agent Y for, I don't know, the vampire cunts. Yes, I said cunts. And Agent Y for vampire cunts uses vampire magic or whatever, but in essence those spells, the fire spell and the vampire spell, whatever, maybe not those exactly, but you know, they do exactly the fucking same. Agent X has a spell that targets a beam, or like not a beam, but like a fire thingy-majig. Agent Y has the same thing, even though it's called something else, and it maybe does like 6 less damage, but it goes a little faster, whatever. Agent X has a thing that does damage over time that's specifically like better for only a general, whatever. Agent Y has the same thing, you know, like, all of these fucking magic, like, what do you call them, magic, like, archetypes, I guess, they have different spells with different names, but all the spells do exactly the same, and it's just kind of shit to me. Like, whenever they introduce a new hero unit, I'm like, oh, yay, it's the same hero, but with a different look, you know, it's just, whatever, right? Anyway, so that annoys me. But beyond that, I think balancing is important. You can't have a game that's too unbalanced. Although, you can, because, for example, Divide and Conquer, the mod for, like, sorry, not Divide and Conquer for, not Divide and Impera, but Divide and Conquer for Days Total War, for Medieval 2, that like, each faction is completely different there, and there's definitely balancing, not issues, but like every faction, there's certain factions are just way weaker than other factions. That's just the way it is. But that's fine, you know, because it works. But in Shogun 2, where everyone starts with one region, and you have one faction that just, like, doesn't have access to samurai or whatever, it would become a different story. Like, you do have to have some sort of balancing. Jesus, that was a long answer to a question. He talked about the Elder Scrolls mod. Yes, I did. Ever gonna give us Rise of the Witch King playthrough for Battlefield Middle-earth 2, or are you more focused on Third Age? Probably yes. I've actually been thinking about it a lot recently because I was a couple of months ago, I was in a Lord of the Rings mood, and now I am again. I still might actually want to finish the Evil campaign I did on Battlefield Middle-earth 1, and then I still want to move on to Battlefield Middle-earth 2. I was actually literally yesterday, I think, thinking about doing multiplayer on that again at some point if people are interested in doing that, patrons and stuff. So I am planning on it, but I don't know when it would happen. It might be a long time. How is YouTube going from a business perspective? Hello, Adrian. How's it going, man? Oh, congrats on, was it 5K you fucking reached now? You're going way faster than me now. It's crazy. It's going alright. The patrons definitely help. I'm not making, obviously, what a full-time job would make me, but it's getting there. I've actually, the last couple of months have been quite weak, mostly because, for one, it's summer, and during these months, monetization is just worse. But also because I still had that drought and I just didn't do the videos. I'm still only on 2 videos a day where I used to be on 3. But I've been recording a lot more lately. The last couple of days have been like 4 or 5 videos a day, so I'm getting back up there. But anyway, I'll see towards winter, because that's always a good, like every year you can see how much you've improved by checking winter, because there's the biggest differences there. So it's going okay. I'm still going up in general, but anyway. Thanks for answering my questions. Please continue your channel. I love it. No worries, and thank you very much for being here and asking questions. Have you ever played any of the War Game series? Is that World of Tanks and stuff? Because, yes, I have played World of Tanks. None of the other ones, though. I don't really like it too much. But that's just because I don't really like tanks and stuff in general. Would you like to see a Total War Shogun 3? Sure, at some point. Is it possible to buy PC that can run Shogun 2 for $300? That would probably be quite tough. It might be possible if you like really get everything as cheap as humanly possible, but this Q&A is quite nice, seeing as how he can keep up with most of the questions. I'm trying, man. Hey bro, may I add you for a friend? I like your gameplay, maybe we can play sometimes. Unfortunately, I don't play with subscribers, I play with my patrons. If you become a patron for $1 a month, you'll be free to join the patron play sessions. You are able to add me as a friend on Discord, or just join the Discord server. Link to that in the description of this stream, in fact. But I don't accept friend requests on Steam anymore, because of my Steam is just getting filled with people that never spoke to me. Can you play as the Portuguese in Shogun 2? You can, yes. I'm assuming you mean will I, and yes, that is the plan for the next campaign after the Uesugi campaign ends. What's the one thing you've had the longest that you'd never throw away? I don't know. My sister? I don't know, my parents. I'm assuming you mean a physical object. My PC, I guess? I don't know. How often will you have these Q&As? I don't know, I had one for the 25k one. Wasn't really planning on doing one again now, but I just figured, fuck it. I quite enjoy doing these, actually. As long as people keep coming up with questions, it's fun to do. So, maybe when I reach 35k, maybe when I reach 40k, I don't know. It depends on how fast it goes, I guess. Date. I don't know what that's referring to, but okay. So when you said balancing is important for a game, do you think Shogun 2 can't actually quite unbalance for multiplayer battles? Like, is spamming monk still viable and also gay? The fuck is this question? Well, you have to have, so the thing is, in multiplayer you would balance things by pricing. So that's the same for Divide and Conquer. Like, Gondor has way better units than the Vale of Anduin, but the Vale of Anduin units are much cheaper, so you can have more of them. So there's always some balancing of multiplayer that can be done to make up for units being worse than other units. I don't know if spamming monks is viable. I don't know it ever was, because I don't play multiplayer that much. Battlefield Earth 2 is such a great game, making 10 fortresses and walls and walls and walls. I am looking forward to playing it, because I never played it. I only played Battlefield Middle-earth 1. Yes, I think he did say we're playing the Portuguese faction soon, yes. Hello, Ghost Rider 40. No War Game, Red Dragon, or others. Oh, right. No, I never played that. Sorry. When are we going to see more of those anime dating sims like a Tory boyfriend and the rest? The only reason I did that was because the the patrons chose that game at the time, but I don't do that patron thing anymore as a reward because I couldn't keep up. So probably never, because I don't think I'd choose that myself. What is the most difficult clan? My answer would still be Waisugi, even though my Waisugi campaign has been quite easy, even from the start, because I made some really... I don't think I necessarily made good choices. I had some luck for sure with the way I handled diplomacy and stuff, I guess, and it just worked out well for me, but Waisugi is probably still the most difficult campaign. Hello, MrSmartDonkey. Hello, J-Man. Where did you get your name, Donkey? Didn't you ask this question, like, I don't know, 40 minutes ago or something? I answered this twice already, and I'm pretty sure once was to you. Anyway, again, people said donkeys are dumb. They're not. I called myself SmartDonkey. I like Wargame Red Dragon. The second Korea War almost killed my PC. I'm glad you like it. How would you counter a noob who spams Oda Long or Shigaru? Archers. What is the square root of 312? $16? I don't know. Hey Donkey, wanna play golf? Not right now, maybe later. All of archers, I think. Yes. I'm that spammer. Oh, alright. Sorry my question was worded so badly. Brain was on standby, I suppose. Okay, don't worry about it. Hi Donkey, when can we expect the Master Strategy mod campaign for Shogun 2? Probably after the Ashikaga Shogunate campaign ends, or the Portuguese campaign ends, because the Ashikaga Shogunate might last a while. But otherwise, it's on the plans after the Portuguese campaign, probably. I'm not going to promise anything, but that's what I'm thinking. I think it's from the expression smart ass and ass can mean donkey. Nope, that's not it. That's like a really bad question that people make, but it's not the reason at all. Yes, I did. Sorry, I had to go eat. Okay, well, no worries. We caught up again. Did you ever play Rome to the War Alexander? What is your opinion on it? I actually never played that. I played Rome 1 when it was released. That was my first Total War game, actually. But sorry, what question? Sorry, I was reading some other stuff. Did you? I started Rome 1. That was my first Total War game, but I was quite young, so I wasn't really into strategy too much yet at that time. So I stopped playing that, I think, before Alexander was even released. Just a little bit. And then I played Empire. I never played Medieval 2 back then, anyway. I played Empire, which I only played for like 4 hours or 5 hours or whatever. Never played Napoleon, and then with Shogun 2 I really got into Total War. That's when I like properly got into it and never stopped. But I never played Alexander. I might do it at some point in the future though. If you could make any... Oh, sorry. Law calculations squared of 312 in your mind. Close. Yeah, I thought it was close, but... 60 times 60 is 360. I think you might be wrong there. If you could make any game, what would it be? How would it play? What would it look like? I don't know. I honestly don't know. It would probably just be a Total War game, but better than Total War games. It would be Shogun 2 with better graphics. Can you make a list of your favorite Shogun 2 factions? I don't really have a list, but... again, Takeda is my favorite faction because of cavalry. Ikuiki's my favorite, or my second favorite, I guess, because of the interesting units it has. Calculating. Oh yeah. Donkey, what's your favorite Shogun 2 campaign? I don't know. I think probably Takeda. I don't know. I can't really remember any of them, or most of them necessarily, because I think I started the Legendary campaigns in 2014. So it's been a while. Actually, I think my favorite ever campaign was my no unit recruitment challenge run with the Tokugawa, where basically all the units I got from bribing. So I had to use like really unconventional armies because I just had to use whatever I could bribe from the enemy. That was definitely my favorite, I think. Uh, what do you hope the next historical Total War game is? China. Chap? Were you ever robbed? No. How old are you now? 25. Do you follow Narcos Treasures series from Devin? What do you think of it? Ever thought of doing something like that? I used to. I stopped watching it after a while. Not that I didn't like it anymore, it's just I have many other things to watch. That's usually how it goes with most series from Devin. I've watched the first couple episodes, and even though I still like it, I just kind of, it fades or something or whatever. What do you think of it? I think it's great. It's a really good series. Devin is the best YouTuber out there. Ever thought of doing something like that? Yes, indeed I have. I did one episode of a series called Our Brother's Grudge, which was on the Warhammer mod, the Blade mod. But it took so much fucking time. It took about a week to make a single episode, and the views were far too low for me to be bothered with more because it just took so fucking long. Definitely very proud of that episode though. It was very good, I think. Do you use beard oil? No, my beard's not really long enough for me to need beard oil. In multiplayer, when I face a Shogun army with Bow Warrior Monk and they just outrange me, any tip to deal with Archer? Oh right, you dare using Bow Warrior Monks. Just use cavalry or run into melee. If they spend a bunch of money on Bow Warrior Monks, it means they didn't spend as much money on other things. So if you got outranged or out archered, use your other strengths. You'll have more infantry or you'll have more cavalry or whatever. So especially if you have both, which means that they'll need to use their infantry to keep your cavalry at bay, or their own cavalry, but then you'll likely have more. So either you win that, or they'll need to use their infantry to deal with your cavalry, which means that they even have even less infantry to deal with your own infantry, so you just run up to them and you murder them. Do you like the history of Goku Jidai, or do you just like the game? Mostly the game. 16... Wait, what is the square root of 312? Is there... Did you just fucking ask a question that doesn't even have an exact answer? How do you even find out the square root of something? What is 16 times 16? 256. Okay, what is 18 times 18? 324. Yeah, there's no exact answer to that, so you fucked up the question. Either way, it's like 7 point something 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 something. 17.7. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So there's no way I would have ever figured that out. When will you make a new episode of those funny Battle Royale videos? I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about that for like months though, to be fair, but I think that might be one of my favorite series I've ever done. The views on that are really shit as well, but partly because my channel was smaller at the time. They're so good. I'm just gonna link them right now. The first one is kind of meh, but anything after that is fucking amazing. It's such a good series, but I honestly, like, when I watch them back now, I still laugh. It's great. Unfortunately, people just haven't heard of them or whatever, but it's really good. The first one's kind of meh, so I mean you could watch it, but don't judge the series by that one. It's okay, it's not terrible, but anything after that is great. It's so good, but I probably will do something more with that series, but I don't know when, and I probably would either do a season 2 or just restart it and call it something else altogether. Square root of 300. Yeah, okay. What YouTuber do you watch the most of? Surprisingly, Trump. Not Trump the president, but Trump the Hearthstone player. I haven't played Hearthstone in years, but I still watch his videos every single day. It's definitely him, but I also watch other people a lot, but him by far the most. I don't know what it is, I just really like his personality. He's just chill, cool down, like down to earth guy. He's chill, just like him. Gefeliciteerd met 30.000 man. Zou je nog een keer spelen als de Takeda als een interessante uitdaging komt? Or for those in English, congratulations on 30,000 man. Would you do another campaign as a Takeda if there was an interesting challenge? Probably, if there was an interesting challenge, but I feel like I've already done the most interesting challenge, so. What is the most interesting topic you like to talk about? I don't know. It depends on with whom, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks for the great content, Donkey. I've been watching your Iki Legendary campaign recently. Keep up the great work. I will. Did somebody ever try to kill you? Surprisingly, yes, actually. I don't know if they were legitimately gonna try and kill or like actually go through with it, but a long story. But I was once on holiday, and someone strangled me in the water, and a friend of ours that was with us on holiday. That guy was actually with us on holiday as well. I thought he was a friend of mine, but apparently he got annoyed at me for doing something that I didn't even do on purpose. We were in the pool, fucking about with a little ball, hitting each other, blah blah. He got pissed off, tried to strangle me underwater. And then my sister's friend who was with us on holiday rescued me. But I don't know if he would have gone through with it all the way. But it sure fucking looked like it at the time. Who's the best waifu from Lord of the Rings? I don't do waifus. What is your least favorite playable clan? I don't know, probably Mori, because I just don't like naval stuff. Why are you such a god? Practice. Too little wife. Do you plan on playing multiplayer campaigns? I've done many co-op campaigns, if that's what you mean. So, I have, and I will more. I'm also doing the War of the Ages with Rex, which we've done 2 campaigns of, and I'm still thinking about doing the 3rd. Would you have tea with Oda Nobunaga or Tokugawa Ieyasu? I don't know. They're both dead, and they both speak Japanese, and I don't. Do you subscribe, or used to anyway, to a lot of tech tubers, and hence do you keep up with like new PC hardware? I can honestly say I am not subscribed to a single one, but I do keep up with hardware to a certain degree. How good are the Bulletproof Samurais? Really good. If you could recruit them infinitely, I would recommend using them as a frontline unit in all of your Date arms. What is the best way to beat Yari Yashigaru and Yaribo with melee? Flank them. Which era, part of Japanese history is your favorite? None, because I don't really care, to be fair. But I guess Sengoku Jidai, because I don't like guns. So, do you know that the Takeda were taken out by the Oda in real life? I have probably heard that before at some point. Since you said you wanted the next Total War to be in China, does that mean you're a fan of the Three Kingdoms, or are you thinking of another time period? Not necessarily a fan of the Three Kingdoms, but just the era of the Three Kingdoms would be a good setting for Total War, is what I would think. It's very Shogun-esque, like, you know, well, not Shogun-esque, like, I mean, saying, oh, it's in Asia, so it's obviously like Shogun. That's not what I mean, but I don't know. It's just, it's a big portion of China history, you know, like, it makes sense to make a Total War game about it. And I do actually mean, or I do, like, think the fact that it's like Shogun 2, as in it's in Asia, and you've got, like, these cool units and stuff, and different weapons that you don't really see otherwise. I think that's cool. Can't press on a link while on mobile. Just go to my channel, it's one of the playlists on the front page. MrSmartDonkey, XDDDD. Wine. Hello everyone, hello Mush Z. Have you played any Warcraft games? I played World of Warcraft, and I have played Warcraft 3, but only a tiny amount, and that was years after it was released. It was, like, I don't know, a couple years ago. You're handsome as heel, man. Good looking. Oh, thanks, dude. If you missed it, Mosh, this will just become an upload on YouTube later on. I will make this one private. Where are you from? The Netherlands. What is your favorite game of all time? Total War game mods. Shogun 2. Three Kingdoms Total War will be sick. Yes, there's a mod for Medieval 2. That is in like the Three Kingdoms period. I just really want to see, you know, like the Three Kingdoms and like Asia, just in like China in general with the Mongols and everything. Just, you know, there's so much there. Where are you from? Literally asked like two things ago. The Netherlands, still. He's from the Netherlands. Yeah, I am. Oh, well, it's okay. I was asked like 6 times already. Sorry. Donkey don't do no waifus. No, I think the word is ridiculous. Anything like that is. Is Legendary Ikwiki harder than other Legendary campaigns? Because I find it to be really hard. It probably is one of the more difficult campaigns, actually, yeah. It was the first one I did, actually, though, on Legendary. But it is definitely one of the more tough ones, because you can't rely on regular samurai. I've done the math before, like how good units were. I can't remember exactly what it was. I'm pretty sure the Yari samurai were worse, or the Yari Ronin, I mean, but it doesn't really matter because they're even like they don't have rapid advance, so they're even worse than regular Yari samurai. The Katana Ronin, I seem to recall, were worse, or maybe better, but by a tiny bit. I think they were worse, though. I can't really remember. And the Bow Ronin, I think, were better than bow Samurai, but I tend to go for Bow Warrior Monks anyway. Their units in general, their Yeti Shigaru are higher morale, but they're worse in melee, but Yari will makes up for that, and they're higher numbers too. But the Bow Shigaru are terrible again, and it's like, I don't know. It's a pretty tough campaign, but it is a lot of fun. War of the Ages is great, and more multiplayer battles would be awesome. It is quite hard to find games at random though, right? I don't try it myself because me is noob. If I were to play more multiplayer, it wouldn't be with randoms, it would be with patrons and stuff. Takeda were taken out by the Oda, but they kept growing until Shinjin died. His son basically fucked everything up within 2 years. Wow, an idiot. Did you do marijuana in your lifetime? Once, I had like one, whatever you call that, and then I coughed because I've never smoked in my life, and I was like, okay, I didn't feel anything, I'm done. Have you played Oriental Empires? It is set in China. Last Frontier, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I own it. I got a copy sent to me by the developer, but I only started up once or twice. I'm not a big 4X guy, 4X strategy guy. I really wanted to like it because I like the setting. But lazy me says I can't be bothered to learn how 4X mechanics work. But I still want to at some point. Ever played... Oh my god, what the hell happened there? Ever played World of Warships? No, but I've seen videos on it. It looks okay, but I'm just not really interested in anything modern or like just guns in general and ships, blah blah. What is your shoe size? I actually, funny enough, literally ordered some shoes yesterday. I'm like I don't know if it's... I know the sizes in America are different than here, but I'm not sure if they're different in the entirety of Europe. I think it's like a 10 American size, and the European size is 45. Or 45 or 46. It's between there somewhere. What did you think of Empire Total War? I absolutely hated how small the map was. I only played for like 5 hours, and again, I don't really like guns, so that's why I didn't like it too much. I also... if one of the reasons I wouldn't like it is because of how large the map was, as in, you've got like fucking America, and you've got Europe, and you've got Asia. I just can't really be bothered with that. But I see what you mean, as in small, with France as being 2 provinces, but I don't know. I'm just not really generally interested in that. Can you send me some high quality Dutch marijuana, Kappa? No. If not, you should get into it and make videos of that shit. What's this about? What the fuck was this about? About Oriental Empires? Maybe. Have you played any Romance of the Three Kingdoms? I only have played number 13 after playing Nobunaga's Ambition Sphere of Influence. I have not. I tried that Nobunaga's Ambition Sphere of Influence, but it seems way too fucking complicated and not interesting enough to me. What have you made that you were most proud of? I guess, I'm not sure if you mean like in general or my videos. If I were to say videos, it would probably be any of the videos that are really heavily edited. I think the videos on my second channel are probably my best videos ever, like editing wise. But I think the most proud, because it's a longer video, would be the Brothers Grudge video on the Warhammer mods, but I only made one of those, so. What was your fastest campaign? Oda, by a landslide, I believe. What is your least favorite Total War? I was asked this question before and I wasn't really sure of an answer. Like I said, Shogun 2 is like up here, everything else is fucking below my feet, so... my answer was Warhammer 2, because it's not a new historical Total War that I want now. Thanks, man, I love you, you're awesome. Thanks. Hello, Foxy Gamer. MrSmartDonkey, you're the best, thank you. Thank you, Jan. Snakana? How old are you? 25. Has Guy Fieri ever taken you to Flavor Town? No. I actually hadn't heard of Guy Fieri until a couple weeks ago when I saw him on Hot Ones, which is a really awesome show on YouTube. Bigfoot, I am a 42, mate. Difference is not that big. Aha, I literally wore some shoes yesterday. So did I, man. It's crazy. What a coincidence. Same Archmage. Biggerfoot 47, me 46, 42. Hardest game ever played. girlfriend game. Tea or coffee? Tea. Do you think you'll be able to win your current Ashikaga Shogunate campaign? You seem like you're struggling with a early round divide. Do I? I feel like it's going incredibly well, if I'm being honest. I just wasn't expecting it. I knew I was going to be early, I just didn't realize I have 4 turns early. Yeah, I'll definitely be able to win it. But we'll see. Longest campaign I ever played was... Are you meaning... Are you meaning? Is this... What is your meaning? Do you mean... As in, like, total time? Or total, like, turns? Like, the highest amount of turns? Because there's probably a difference in there. I can't remember the actual longest campaign. I mean, if you just check the last episode of all of my campaigns... You can, well, either way, you can just see the playlist, like how many videos are in there and how long they are, etc. So you can just count it yourself. But you can also just watch the last video to see how many turns it was. But it was probably Date or something. One of the earlier campaigns, I think. Maybe Hattori, actually, because that was really tough. What headphones are you currently using? Sennheisers. No, I'm using the Rocket Cave? Yeah. Rocket Cave. Which I bought a couple years ago. They've served me all their 5.1, so they're like several boxes, or whatever you call that, in there. Why did the blonde get kicked out of the M&M factory? Because she thought it was a M&M concert? I don't know. Prounce Krikon? What? Are you saying pronounce? Krikon? She kept throwing away the W's. Who's your favorite singer? Bon Jovi. How many hours have you put in Shogun 2? I've only played 2.5k hours. You seem like you have many more because of the recording. I do not. I have 1170 something. I checked earlier. Can you say squirrel? Yes, T. Yeah, T. Why do not you make a living relations? How do you play? Why do not you make a living relations? How do you play? I'm sorry, but can someone translate this? Why do not you make a living relations? How do you play? I honestly don't. I genuinely don't know what you mean. Please feel free to rephrase, sorry, your question, or have someone else translate it, because I don't see that. Would you also do other live streams too, as in not just Q&A but other games? I have done other streams before, and I will do more again, I'm sure. That rhymed fairly easily. Do you think they should make a Total War Shogun free? Yep, at some point. Can I comment passive-aggressive insults in your campaign videos for making mistakes like some of your viewers do? I'd rather you didn't. That's funny though. You obviously understand what I mean whenever I complain about comments like that. But yeah, it's annoying. I kind of worry for your Ashikaga campaign, but as long as you're confident, it's all good. I mean, it's going as well as it could. I'm actually like I don't know if it was the video that went up or is going up in an hour or the last video that went up. Oh my god, I'm actually falling behind. But I'm actually currently expanding now. Well, I expanded somewhat anyway. It's not like I'm taking town after town, but I've successfully defended another like wave, and I took a town, and I'm actually building more forces while having plenty of money left over for even more. Like I can basically put an army on every single front, and my armies currently can deal with whatever. So, visit Croatia, good beaches and food, and women and alcohol. I will probably come over to Croatia at some point in my life, but I'm not really planning on it. You just gotta spam them Yaris, exactly. You're playing as the Oda, you just spam out Yari Ashigaru and Yari, or Bo Ashigaru, and you'll win anything. Are you gonna finish Let's Play Mafia 3? Probably not. If I would, it would probably be on stream. Why do you not make a living relations? How do you play? That still doesn't make any sense. I know this is a different person trying to translate that, but it still doesn't make any sense to me. Why do you not make a living relations? How do you play? Are these two different questions? Like, how do you not make a living? Or why do you not make a living? How do you play? What? Like, I don't understand where the relations part. I don't get it. I don't get it. We ever get around to the Expanded Japan mod or any more problems mod for a campaign? No, because it's boring. I would do an overall mod instead. Did you know... I think the Master Strategy mod has the Expanded Japan mod in it, or something along those lines. Did you know you can move an army across the map in a single turn using shifts in Shogun 2? Yes, I actually knew that. I've never used it before. It's an interesting method, but I would never do it because it's way too cheesy for me. Will you play Mountain Blade Bannerlords? Yes. Please campaign with Honma. Honma is probably the only other minor clan that would ever consider doing, because they're also kind of different since they're on their own island on their own. But I probably still won't do it, but that's the only other one I would ever consider doing. Would you love a Total War game in the 80 Years War? Probably not, because I don't like guns. Man, how do you do it? In your Ashikaga campaign, everyone's against you, but you're holding on. Because I'm a fucking legend. What is the origin of your channel name? That's like the 5th time we got that question. The answers are getting shorter and shorter as well. People said donkeys are dumb. They're not. Smart donkey. What you like the most in Shogun 2? How good it is. I don't know. I never really know how to answer that question. It all works, you know. It's good. What is your favorite song right now? I don't usually have like a favorite song. Oh my god. I thought we were caught up, but nope. Oh fucking hell. Oh, actually, we're not that far there. What's your favorite song right now? I don't really have a song like right now. I just have a favorite song in general, which is probably "It's My Life" by Bon Jovi. What is your favorite food? Pancakes or shawarma or pizza? Take your pick. Whatever unhealthy food it is. Oh, sushi. Yeah, I'll go with sushi. Sushi is definitely my favorite food, actually. Just kidding. What were you kidding about, BFF boss? Can you say scroll? No, you said something else. Oh, why do you... Okay, that one. Will you do more Japanese accents? I'm sure I will. At some point during my playthroughs. It just comes out every once in a while. What other games are you planning to play in the future, or will you Total War till it dies? Again, if you check my channel, I have like a million other Let's Plays. Check the beginning of my channel. Just go to my playlist and you'll see all the games I've done. There's so many things that aren't Total War. And I'm planning on doing far more things that aren't Total War in the future. I'm doing several Let's Plays. Actually, no, I'm not doing anything right now that is Total War. I actually am, The Surge. I just haven't uploaded for a while. Will you Matchlock only campaign? I have done a gunpowder only campaign with the Otomo, but I stopped it after a while. It was going really well, and then I assassinated my own daimyo with a Thunderboss Cav. If I do DM a D&D game, what setting preference would you like? I don't have enough knowledge to tell you even a single one, but I don't know, like medieval fantasy, is that a choice? I don't know. How old are you? That's probably like the 6th time we got that question too. 25. And I know you've done other games before. Oh, sorry. Okay. Well, anyway, yes, I am planning on doing more other games. Your Japanese sounding accents are hilarious. Thank you. You did a gunpowder campaign with the Otomo. There you go. Answer that question too. Do you think you'll make any more Divide and Conquer Rome 2 campaigns? Have you played any Terminus Mod and Attila? No and no. Actually, do you think... Currently, no. There's always... I might do more Rome 2 campaigns with Divide and Conquer. Divide and Impera. I'm not planning on it right now, but it's an option, because I do like it, but I'm not really in the mood for it right now. I haven't played the Terminus Mod, but I have seen Havoc do some campaigns on it, which were very successful, by the way, for, like, view-wise. I'm not planning on doing it right now, though. I think if I were to play any Attila mods, it would either be the Age of Vikings one, or the 1212 AD when it's released. Nice Ashikaga campaign for the win. That'll be in an hour, though. Oh shit! I recently started to try playing Shogun 2 again. I bought Fall of Samurai and Rise of Samurai expansions, but it's hard to understand the new features and game mechanics. Are there any tutorials you recommend? I don't really know of any tutorials, but just play. You'll, like, you know, this is the thing. People will often ask me, like, how do I get better? Just play. I didn't get good by watching tutorials. I just played until I learned every mechanic there is to learn, and then there's even more still to learn as well. But Yeah, you just gotta practice. That's all there is. No, like, they say it takes 10,000 hours to become a master at anything. I played 1,000 hours in Shogun 2, so, you know. Donkey, I just watched a bit of Oriental Empire's gameplay, and I think it would be too simplistic for you. I don't agree. If anything, Shogun 2 is quite simplistic, if you want to like go into detail on strategy games, but either way, don't worry, just spam. I'm not sure who you're referring to, but I would recommend BFF Boss. That, I mean, try Rise of the Samurai, but I honestly don't like it very much, and most people don't. Follow Samurai is good, but Rise of the Samurai is just kind of shit. I think he meant, why don't you make a living related of the games you play? What BFF, it was actually someone else who was asking. BFF tried to also get the question right, but what BFF is asking is, how do you make a living off this YouTube channel, and how do you make a life outside it? Well, I guess I do make a living from YouTube, is the first response. I don't, well, as in, I make money off it. I don't actually live off of it. I still live with my parents. But, like, I make money from it, from ads and stuff, and a couple of sponsored videos I did a while back. And also, Patreon helps a bit. So, that's, I guess. I don't have another job, if that's what also part of the question was. Also, what are your favorite mods for Shogun 2? What do you think of Radius and Darth mods? I don't have any favorite mods right now because I haven't played enough of them. And Radius and Darth mod I haven't never tried, and nor am I really planning on doing that. Maybe at some point, but I'm more interested in other mods. Probably been asked already. No, actually. Because I'm a fucking legend. Do you watch The Walking Dead? I do. Talked about it earlier. Well, I talked about the fact that I watched it. Do you like memes? Sure. I have a meme chat in my Discord, if that answers the question. Oh god. Where are we at? Yeah, that's right, because you're a fucking legend. That's the only logical explanation for holding up against the Ashikaga like that. Well, I'm playing as the Ashikaga, but yeah. Who uploaded the Imladris video? I did. It was scheduled. Do you like Dublin? It is a city, which I've never visited, so I don't know. Can you dress up as a samurai or an Ashigaru, etc.? Can I? Yes. People need to learn. Can is like when you ask, can you do this? Can you do that? Yes, it is within my possibilities to do something like that. Yes. Will I do X or Y? Different question altogether. Anyway, can I? Yes. Will I? Probably not. Welcome back, Simba. Is he back? Your rants about Yari Samurai are some of the best parts of your videos that make us all laugh. All of you? Do you have proof of them that everyone laughed when I ranted about Yari Samurai? It'd definitely be medieval fantasy. I've always got a few ideas going for games. Some could be short, 1 to 3 sessions at most. Some could go on and on. It would definitely be beginner friendly. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing something short at first to get sort of like learn, because I've never done any D&D. Favorite mod for Shogun was just answered. Of all the units, which one is your favorite? A, cavalry. B, bow. C, polearm. D, sword from all playable units. Yari Cav. Bow warrior monks. Polearm, I guess you mean like Naganatas as well as Yaris, etc. Naganata samurai. Sword. How many are there? I guess, yeah, you got Nodachis and stuff as well. Probably just Katana samurai. Give us a tour of the room you are in. No. I might do a setup video at some point. I was planning on doing one when I moved here like 6 months ago, but I never got around to it. I agree, give us a tour. Will you play Rise of Mordor for Total War Attila? I actually have access to it. And I more recently been thinking about playing it again because of the fact that I've been playing so much Divide and Conquer and stuff. So maybe at some point. So, goodbye. I gotta play some Medieval 2. Bye. See you later, Rolf, as well. You are just great. What you do is helping me and my mate for our games. I am glad I can be of help. Nah, I just saw someone ask, why do you not make a living on it? I thought it was hilariously hard to understand, so I thought I'd ask it too. Ah, right, okay. When will Shogun 3 come out? Probably, I mean, if they even ever make it. no knowledge of that currently, so it would be a complete guess. I'd say at least 7 years from now. How did you get into Total War? What was your first one? Talked about this a little while ago. First one was Rome 1, but that was when I was younger, so I wasn't really into strategy just that much yet. Never played Medieval 2 back then. I played like 5 hours of Empire, didn't really care for it. Then when Shogun 2 was released, I was full on board Total War. That's the first one I've really played like a lot. And since I have played Medieval, obviously, and I have played Rome 1 more and stuff, but Shogun 2 is the one. Have you seen Season 7, Episode 1? I've seen everything that's out up till now, so yes. Favorite food? This was literally asked like 5 minutes ago. Sushi. The Dublin Discord. He seems alright. I'm assuming that's you. Would you fist me? Wasn't planning on it, but never say never. Ever seen the show Nobunaga Concerto? No. I have to go. Bye everyone. Bye Nicola. Thanks for watching. No, that's what I meant. You're awesome. I love this dude. Okay. Do you think the katana is the best sword ever? I think the discussion of which sword is better is a useless one because they were used in different times against different types of armor, etc., etc. Katana is not the best, but you know, it's just a weird discussion to have. I remember you in Discord. Hey, Kali, you're still here. How do you see the Conor McGregor versus Mayweather fight playing out? I have literally zero interest in any fighting sports or whatever, so I have no clue. Conor McGregor seems like a cool guy. Mayweather is like weird or I can't remember. There was this whole Conor McGregor was like a cool dude or something. Or was that? No, that was the Asian guy. I can't even remember. The Asian guy that lost to someone. Nothing beats Oda Ashigaru in my opinion. They're pretty good. Do you realize that there are mods on Workshop based off your commentary? Yes, someone actually told me that they were going to make a mod for the Yari wall. They made it for freaking Katana Samurai and shit as well. But I think they also said they made one specifically just for Yari Sam, because I asked about that. Katana Samurai destroyed him within seconds. No. That's bollocks. I mean, Katana Samurai will win a fight against the Yari Ashigaru and Yari wall, but I have actually not tested against the against Oda Yari Ashigaru. And either way, they wouldn't destroy him in seconds. Katana Samurai are good, but Yari Ashigaru and Yari wall is also really good. And they're half the price, or a third of the price. Now I think it's half the price. Upkeep wise. Any tips for first legendary playthrough? Don't die. It's, I don't know. Tips. Do what I do, but basically just don't get too many enemies at once. Because you'll get, like, more enemies will pop up and be like, hey, this guy's weak. And then they'll come after you, and everyone will come after you, and then you're dead. Pick a faction that's easier. Like the Chiskabe, the Shimazu, anyone who's, like, kind of isolated even. Or the Oda, because they're just very strong in the early game. I think Yari Ashigaru will take it in the third round. What is best against bow monks? Cavalry. Which Total War game or games don't you have? I have every single one of them. I always won against the Ashigaru Oda Long Ashigaru. Well, obviously. Oda Long Ashigaru are literally unbeatable in a straight up 1v1. Not a single unit, except for maybe hero units, but I'm pretty sure even they would lose. Nothing beats an Oda Long Yari Ashigaru in Yari Wall. Visits, Pornhub, no. What Total War game is your least favorite? Oh god, this fucking question. Again, Shogun 2 is up here. Every other game is down here. The game that's currently my least favorite is Warhammer 2 because it's coming out instead of historic. Well, not instead of, but it's coming out soon, and I want another historical Total War game, and that's not going to be for another couple of years probably. Would you rather suck one dick 10 times or suck 10 dicks one time? I guess I'd rather suck one dick 10 times because there would be less chance of disease, STDs and shit. Shogun was definitely Total War's best series in my opinion. Best game, I assume, in your opinion. Yeah, I agree. According to all known laws of aviation, there's no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees. Yeah, I heard about that. Good evening, Mr. Donkey. How are you? Hey, Ben. How's it going? Go Ashigaru... Oh, it's fine, by the way. I should answer your actual question. Go Ashigaru Oda. Okay. Don't care what humans think is possible. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Ooh, yellow, black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little. Berry, breakfast is ready. What the fuck? Are you on drugs? Will you think that the Yari Ashigaru will win against the Yari Samurai when the Yari Ashigaru has the advantage point? If they're in Yari Wall, even if they're not in, even if it's a flat ground, Yari Ashigaru will win against Yari Samurai if they're in Yari Wall. 10 out of 10 times. I literally have shown this in videos. You look like you want to die. Well, sorry if I look that way. What is your opinion on the naval battles in Shogun 2? Also, if you tried capturing the black ship manually. I dislike naval battles on any Total War game. In Shogun 2 they are extremely buggy, so I dislike them even more, I guess. I never tried capturing the black ship manually. I don't really try capturing it usually anyway. I swear you're a hyper right now. Yeah, I'm not going to bother reading that next message from him, actually. Yo, not cool, Fabian. Yeah. Kechi Mitsuhide says hello. Okay. You always get repeat questions when you do this as a live stream. I know, but it's certain questions have popped up about 6 times now, and I've had questions within like 2 minutes of each other that are the same, and I'm just like, ugh. But it's probably because I have been like behind constantly because I'm trying to catch up to other questions, so I can't blame you. I'm just saying, another one of these questions. All of you people watching this are missing the real fun in MrSmartDonkey's Discord tabletop. Oh god, what? I haven't checked my Discord for ages, so I don't know what the fuck's going on, but... Oh, a whole bunch of new messages, okay. Are Fall of Samurai none of your interest anymore? You have that Satsuma campaign that's not finished yet. Currently, no. I will get back to Fall of Samurai. I will likely restart the campaigns that I've currently started though. Because I don't really want to go back to a campaign that's been months since I played it, because it's very difficult to get back into something like that on Legendary difficulty. But yeah, I don't like Fall of Samurai as much. It's much more it's not necessarily more difficult. It's just more annoying, like more infuriating and frustrating because of certain mechanics. Nobunaga loves the B movie. It sounds like. Why are you quoting the B movie? Do you think the phalanx mechanic in Total War games need to be tweaked? It seems to be OP in all situations. Should Ashigaru beat Samurai in melee like that? I like the fact that phalanx is a thing. I don't know how OP it is. I'm sure in real life units wouldn't just walk into a phalanx though. So the AI is more so something that would have to be tweaked. Should Ashigaru beat Samurai in melee like that? Probably not. But unfortunately, that is the way it is. Or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. I haven't said it before, so we'll say it now. Congratulations on 30k subs. Let's hear from 10k. Thanks, Mushed. Appreciate it. Golf now, come on. Get the fuck out of here, Johnny, you little shit. Who was the last samurai? It was Saigo Takamori. I definitely knew that from the top of my head. I didn't read that 2 lines down. Do you plan to do faction videos for other Total War games such as Rome or Warhammer? I have done faction overview video on the Wood Elves for Warhammer. The views were pretty bad, so I decided not to do any more. Your Discord is cancer. Oh, you seem like cancer. What? Why? Why is my Discord cancer? What? Okay. You just... Alright. I do plan... If the next historical Total War game is China, I will very likely... Can you stop Minamoto Yoshi or I'm going to ban you? I know you've been here for a long time, so I don't really want to do that, but this is incredibly annoying. Anyway, if China is the next Total War game, I will likely do faction overviews for that, because it'll likely be something that matches very well to my channel. Why are you not quoting the B-movie scripts? Will you ever play with Devin? I have played with Devin... Oh, thanks, Wang. I have played many times with Devin. I'm not sure if we'll play again. We still... Well, yeah, we still play, like, Age of Empires sometimes. Not frequently, but sometimes. But he doesn't really want to do regular Let's Plays anymore. He just doesn't like it. He wants to edit everything, which I understand, because that's better quality. Why don't you leave all the Total War games on your big channel? Wait, why don't you leave all the Total War games on your big channel and all the other Let's Plays on your new one? You can record games you play for fun and get more views, because my other channel isn't for Let's Plays. My MrSmartDonkey LP channel is literally MrSmartDonkey Let's Play. LP stands for Let's Play. My channel isn't necessarily for Shogun 2. It seems like it, but I've always played other games, and I always will be playing other games. The new channel is for edited videos only, like high quality videos. Have you ever played War Thunder? I have not. Free Dublin. You forced your son to be... Oh god, what is all this conversation? Can I challenge you to a battle of Shogun 2? My katana spam is real. You can if you were a... Or you could if you were a patron. Because I only play with patrons. Please do more Battle Brothers. I will at some point. You still haven't answered my question as to why my Discord is cancer though. Also, using the word cancer like that is fucking... What are you, like 5? Such a... Sorry. What's your favorite clan overall, Takeda? Because of Cav. What are your thoughts on the mods that buff Yari Samurai with Yari 1 enhanced stats and such, like the enhanced clan bonus, 36 charge bonus, no dachis or the sheet? I never used them mods. I like the idea of buffing Yari Samurai with Yari Wall, but I think if they get that, they probably shouldn't get more enhanced stats, because having Yari Wall in and by itself is already incredibly strong, proven by Yari Ashigaru, who have terrible stats but are the best unit in the game. So I don't know if they would need more enhanced stats. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is the credits of Shogun 2. I've never... Oh, it's the last fucking song in the thing as well. I've never heard the credits song. Anyway. I have never used mods like that, nor will I probably, because I'd be more likely to just use straight up overall mods that add new units and shit as well. It's Ikwiki and Takeda. Yeah, but he asked like the actual favorites overall, and that would be Takeda. What is the hardest part of eating a vegetable? Swallowing it. The only Total War game I have is Medieval 2 Total War. For some reason, I don't know why, but it's just that I know it's not a question. Okay. The overuse of the word cancer is real, yes. What do you think of the new Age of Empires remastered? I am looking forward to it. It's 6:30 AM here on the east coast of Australia. What's the time where you're at, MrSmartDonkey LP? You can see it right here, unless you're on the phone. It is currently 23 past 10 PM. Blah blah. Am I retarded potato? I don't know. Nayspace. I remember your name. Are you a YouTuber? I feel like I've heard your name before. You are a YouTuber.
Hello.
2,000 subscribers. Oh, you just heard your voice there for a second, I guess. Where are you from? London. Anyway, right. I don't know if you're a retarded potato. I don't know you well enough. Is the Polar Express really taking the children to Auschwitz? Probably not. What is your favorite RTS? Do you play PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds? RTS. Probably Age of Empires 3, I guess? I don't know. Do you play PlayerUnknown? I do. Not anymore right now, but I have like 80 hours on it or something. Actually, I think it might be more. Let me check. Let me do a quick checkaroo. PlayerUnknown. 94 hours on it right now. What's next? How do you find the best unit in the game? Just straight up 1v1s? Because then it seems like none of us can for some would win. No. It's based on many aspects, but basically upkeep costs, like, for example, a Yari Ashigaru and Yari Wall might be beat by a Katana Samurai, but for the same price of a Yari Samurai, you could field 2 Yari Ashigaru, and 2 Yari Ashigaru would beat the Katana Samurai. So it's very much just like balance-wise. Obviously, Yari Ashigaru isn't the best unit in the game straight up against everyone, because it would get slaughtered by a lot of units. But for its cost and the fact that you can use it literally from any town, you can recruit it without any prerequisites. It's the best unit in the game. Right. Best tips for using Cavalry and Shogun. I was never a fan, but I'm willing to try Takeda. You don't recruit Katana Cav and only Yari Cav, and then you kill archers with them and generals, and you win. I'm also gonna say, let's I'm gonna stop streaming in probably like 5 to 10 minutes or so. So, last round of questions, I guess. Oh god. Age of Empire series versus Total War series, which one do you like more? Which one is the more difficult one? It's hard to compare, because Total War is my favorite for one, but which one's more difficult? They're two completely different games. Like, are you talking campaign? Are you talking multiplayer? You know, like, Total War campaigns on Legendary are probably more difficult than Age of Empires, but it's completely different, because Age of Empires, each like scenario is like a different map that lasts like maybe half an hour or something, whereas Total War is a campaign that lasts 20 hours, so it's different. It appears Gobsnicks and Slavs do not exist on this channel. Okay. You want to collaborate, Donkey? Yeah, we will at some point, Adrian. Especially soon in the summer, we'll have time, hopefully. Wait, I thought you lived in the Netherlands. Sweden and the Netherlands are the same time zone, I assume. Where do you live in? I do live in the Netherlands, and it's now 10:26 p.m. How do you feel about YouTube as a business as a whole? Are you worried for it as a platform? Do you like Twitch and desire to diversify? I used to Twitch. Oh shit, the music stopped again because it actually ended. Alright, back to the first one. I'm not worried about the platform. I think people that are making videos about it for money. I don't know. Okay, so first of all, I watch H3H3. I'm sure many of you do as well. He's generally a good YouTuber. I like his videos, etc., etc. But he has made several videos now whining about the fact that monetization has been low, etc., etc. And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, this guy gets millions of views a month. I know that if I were to get about 50,000 views daily, so a total of fucking hell, why am I so bad about it? Like 1.5 million views a month, I would make enough to make a living. That would be about $2,000 or so. I'm currently getting about 17,000 a day, so I'm at like a third to a fourth of that. I would make a living if I got 50,000 views a day. This guy is rolling in millions upon millions of views a day. Sorry, a month. And he's complaining about how monetization has been low, and I'm just sitting like, dude, you're making like literally 6 figures a year for sure. There's no way he's not. Plus all the he's getting tons of sponsorships and etc. It's like, come on, dude, like you're just fucking complaining. Like, I don't think YouTube is in any trouble. Like, people are still going to be making money off of YouTube, so people are still going to be able to make a living off of YouTube. There's no way people won't. They're overreacting like crazy. Also, channels like us, we don't get flagged by, like, we don't put fucking rape in the title of our video. If you put rape in the title of your video and then complain that your video gets demonetized, what the fuck are you complaining about, you know? It's just, it's stupid. Anyway, I'm not worried about it. I do like Twitch. Well, I don't really watch Twitch. I use YouTube Gaming, as you can see here, because I want to keep my audience in one place. But I have been thinking about maybe going back to Twitch to stream instead, but I'm not really a big streamer anyway. I was a YouTuber, currently enrolled in college. Would you consider yourself a retarded potato or a juicy banana? Neither. If I had to choose, a juicy banana. How do you love mini golf? I don't love it. I just like playing games with friends, and mini golf is a fun game to play with. Well, I'm assuming you're referring to Golf It, which is a fun game. Sorry, burp. Fun game to play with friends. Thank you for your amazing videos and tips. Huge fan of your channel and tactics. Thanks, dude. Subscribe to me, please. No. Oh, and by the way, I spell things wrong sometimes when I write so fast. Okay. Then write slower. Hang on. Wait. Oh, fucking hell. Oh my god. If you're in London, I'm not in London. I'm in the Netherlands. I just said that. Someone else is in London. I was checking. My videos are cancer, but I love. Okay. No one's gonna subscribe. Oh, thank you, Wang, for telling him to stop. Do you watch anime? If so, what is your favorite? I do not watch anime. He's from the blah blah. I've been playing Legendary. as fucking enter. Then why not just finish your sentence afterwards? Okay, whatever. I'm glad I woke up for this then. Lol, I can finally sleep in 10 to 15 minutes. Yep. What other games do you plan on playing in the near future? Bannerlord, Total War Warhammer 2, obviously. The new South Park, The Fractured But Whole. The Middle-earth Shadow of War. And probably a bunch of other stuff I can't really think of right now. Katana Cav are the worst Cav, agreed. Katana Cav are the worst Cav in general. Oh, I'm back from timeout. That was the greatest achievement of my life. I probably have to go because we are about to be rocketed. Oh, that's very... I'm sad. Sorry about that. Optimizing your campaign would be tons of Yari Ashigaru armies. That's basically what Legend would do probably. It's just only building Ashigaru armies. Not necessarily Yari Ashigaru, but probably actually just Yari Ashigaru and then a different army with only Bo Ashigaru and then just auto-resolve everything. Boring as hell to play, but it's the most effective probably. I've been playing an Ashikaga on Legendary. In your future episodes, have you found that everyone's so busy fighting you that they aren't expanding at all? Well, they can't expand because they're literally all allies and only a war of you. That's how that works. Oh, you're the guy who was, who hit enter accidentally, so you did finish your sentence. Anyway, obviously you're not expanding because they're all allied to each other. That's the whole point of the realm divide. Everyone allies up against you. Please remember me, Donkey. I was the first person you replied to when I can say in saying yo 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 and you said hello lol. Okay, I'll try to remember you. Who are you again? What is your opinion of Total War Battles Kingdom? Just got into it. It's a fun game to play while on the toilet. That's probably what I would say, is I would probably play it if I was on the toilet. I actually played it a little bit, the PC release, back when it was first released. But, I'm not too bothered about it. I don't like the pay-to-win aspect of it. Ah, Shogun 2 when Total War was great, yes. I think you don't use the 24-hour system. You only use the 12-hour system. Doesn't make sense at all. We do use the 24-hour system, but I usually use the 12-hour system myself. The Netherlands as a whole uses the 24-hour system though. It's currently 22:32, so 10:32 p.m. is what I would say, because it just makes more sense to me to use the PM and AM system when talking to English-speaking folk. May you please give us a squeeze of the deep sea squeeze trees? Oh my god. Jealousy, is it then? No, I'm not jealous. I'm just saying... okay. I'm not jealous of H3H3. I'm saying he makes great videos. I'm saying that when he talks about monetization as if he doesn't make enough money, it's fucking bullshit, because he clearly does. It's just an easy way to get more views, because it's a interesting topic to people. So he's like, is YouTube dead? Question mark. And then everyone's like, oh my god, this is so interesting. And then everyone watches it. I'm not jealous, but it's just, I wouldn't go that low myself to get views. Because this guy has, was it like 4 million subscribers or something? Probably more than, no, like 2 something. I don't remember. He's making plenty of money. I'm not jealous. I'm envious. Sure, I would like to have that much money as well, but that's not where I'm at right now on my channel. And I'm probably never going to get to that point, but I will get to a point where I will make a living off of it, and that's all I want. I'm not jealous. I'm just saying it's silly that people make videos about it, because it's a dumb topic that doesn't require videos, because YouTube isn't dying. It's fine. Anyway. Don't really have time, but I want to stop by and congratulate you. Thank you, Paul. Watching any anime, your favorite character? And wasn't this question like asked like 3 minutes ago? Anyway, the answer is no. Yeah, here you go. Do you watch anime? If so, what's your favorite? I don't watch anime. Again. Fucking grape, MrSmartDonkey LP 2017, demonetized. Yeah. But Soren, does H3H3 not make his money from advertisement and not from people on Patreon? Yeah, I don't think he has a Patreon, but he still makes plenty of money from advertisements. He has... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna look it up, because I want actual numbers. Because I could give you an estimate of what H3H3 makes. H3H3 Productions is his channel. Right. He has 1.5... Okay, so I just told you that I would need to have about 1.5 million views a month to make a living off of YouTube. That would be about $2,000, give or take. He has almost 1.6 million views a day, meaning that let's say he probably has more people that use AdSense, etc., etc. It's such a large audience. He also does have 4 million subscribers, by the way. So he probably makes about, I don't know, $1,500 to $2,000 a day is what he currently makes. And that's from advertisements alone. That's not counting his sponsors or anything along those lines. So it's very safe to say that he would make at least 30 to 40 grand, probably more, 30 to 40 grand a month. So there you go. That's my point. How does one acquire Shimazu Heavy Gunner? So first of all, you have to have the DLC, and then you gotta build the buildings that it says you have to build. Why are you a fan of Total War Shogun 2? Because it's good. I'm back, false alarm. Good. What are your thoughts on the new Warhammer Total Wars? I wish they were historical Total Wars. Besides that, I'm excited to play them. Netherlands and London sound similar. Okay. This might be oh god. Might be problems for him as he only has to rely on a much larger viewer base. That doesn't sound like a problem though. I mean, anyway, I just went over it, and it's not proof, necessarily. I'm sure he has, I don't know, whatever. You'd have to ask him personally, but he makes plenty of money, don't worry. Could you find and do a Let's Play with the Portuguese faction of Shogun 2? That's the plan for the next, once I finish the Uesugi campaign, which is pretty close. Congrats on 30k, I love your videos, please don't stop by awesome work, thank you. I am going to, okay, I'm going to go up to, this message. After that I'm stopping, so any further questions unfortunately will not be answered. Where were we? Do you think that there will be a mod like Geikukujo for Bannerlord? There probably will be. Mountain Blade in general is great for modding. Out of all the water in the world, which one is your favorite? I can't say I have a favorite water. Ashigaru were the bulk of a Japanese army in Sengoku Jidai. Yes. What are you trying to say? Thanks for trying, Donkey. Who was it? The West Bank or the Gaza Strip? At Mosh... Oh, someone... Okay, never mind. I'd love to play games with you, Donkey, but you trash me because you're too good. I'm really not that good at multiplayer. I have very little experience. Doth thou hast jealousy for large YouTubers then? I literally just went over this for like 10 minutes. I fucking ranted about this, in fact. I'm not jealous. I know when I yell it like that, it probably does sound like I'm jealous, but I'm not. Like, I'm happy with what my channel is at, and I'm sure I would love that much money, but I'm just explaining to you that he makes plenty of money, and he doesn't have to make videos about saying that YouTube is dying, because that's not the case. Ugh, God, I want to, like, say, like, one more time and I'll ban you, but then it's like, you're fucking jealous. You're just trying to deny it, but you're annoying me by just fucking saying the same thing twice. The best average army composition. Should I use cavalry? If not, I'm not playing with Takeda clan. Yes, but it depends on what you're doing. There's defensive armies, aggressive armies. I guess average, let's say a balanced army, both aggressively and defensively. A general, 4 Yari Cav, 6 Bow Warrior Monks, 4 Naginata Samurai, and 5 Katana Samurai. It's a good army right there. Are we ever going to see you eat some socks? No, I'm sure we'll finish that campaign. We never said we were going to finish it in a certain amount of time, but we will finish it at some point. HV, wanna view Bukake. Put boobs in the funnel to get more views. Clickbait is key. Yeah, I'm sure that will work for me. Is it laggier on this chat or just me? Again, I'm scrolling through, so you can see the timestamps on it. Either way, it's only like 10 seconds behind here. It's just that I'm... Oh, someone has got their messages removed. It's because I'm scrolling upwards. I'm only 10 seconds or so behind you guys. Or well, it's obviously I get the message of it when you write them, but the stream is 10 seconds behind. Do vlogs? I totally watch them. I used to do vlogs, but I'm not really too bothered with them. Even throwing in 1 Lycav will help you win early battles. Yeah, Lycav, just put in like 4 Lycav in the early game and you'll win everything. So what do you do for an actual job? I don't have an actual job. YouTube is my job. Shit, you hit 30k. Doesn't feel like it's been that long since you like 5k. Well done. Thank you, Ranter D. Sorry, something happened on my other screen there. Right. that was it. I said I was going to go up to here and then I was going to stop. So no more questions. It's been like 2 hours and 40 minutes, so... Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Q&A session. My throat is fucking dead now, so that's great. Yeah, join my Discord if you're interested. Join my Patreon if you want to play with me or get other rewards or just support me in general. Links to both of those are in the description. Discord is free, anyone can join, obviously. Talk to me or my patrons or my other people that are in there. There's a couple hundred people there, so it's fun. Yeah, and that's going to be that. Thank you all very much for watching and asking questions and stuff and keeping me occupied for the last 2 hours and 40 minutes. So until next time, have a good day and goodbye.